Alright, let's change the BGM and actually get rid of it because we're gonna be watching old Toma now. Oh boy, it's not old Snuffy versus current Snuffy. I think it is at a certain point. I would say my mic didn't help either. I used to talk a little bit more squeaky. I used to talk like this. But we're gonna be completely honest, half of it is because I was just nervous. I was literally just nervous half the time, and that's why I talked like that. Because I was anxious as fuck when streaming. Like, you know, when you work at a restaurant or something and you don't know like how to talk to people properly, and you just go, "Hi, how may I take your order? Hi, I'll be helping you out today. Hope you have a great day." And it's not like it's like false, but it's just like that's just not you. Anyways.
Tonight I am very, very excited to have a wonderful guest. Please welcome Toma. Oh boy.
I'm gonna kill myself. I have to sit through 2.5 hours of this. In game, by the way.
Hello!
Hello, folks in the chat, please let me know if the audio levels are good. That is the one thing, no matter how many shows you do, always interesting to see how audio levels line up, so hopefully you can hear both Toma and I and our special guest. Does the rat have a name?
The rat does not have a name.
Oh, thank God I sound pretty normal. Oh, thank God. Thank God I sound pretty normal. Also, why is there a fucking rat in there?
It's part of the ongoing rat infestation here at the farm. But hello!
I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft.
Oh, whoa. My eyes are like phasing through the screen.
Oh dear, I just realized the green screen background might be doing that. 1 second. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You had a farm? Yeah, my original lore is that I'm a tomato farmer. So I'm from a farm, basically. That's the original
filters, I suppose,
the
right?
original lore.
Oh, I know.
So far I don't hear a difference. That's good. I'm glad.
Oh, hello. Very big.
Hello?
Yes. Oh gosh. Yep. It's like the city skyline is being reflected in your eyes.
Yeah. You know, it's a little special
From
touch.
farmer to hero of legend.
Here.
Toma
Toma
vtuber.
touch.
Do. Why is that appearing that way? Huh.
That's a good question. No, I have a lot of issues with like green screens too, because there's like pink everywhere, and then there's green too. It's
Okay, there we go. I think that should do it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
She's back.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Look
Yeah,
at
there we
that.
go. Awesome.
Cinema.
Just had to take off that filter. Good eye there. I actually would not have noticed that, so glad that you did, because
Oh boy.
yeah, because
There we go.
sometimes people come in with backgrounds of their own, sometimes they don't. That if there isn't, I have that city skyline, because that's what you have
Frozen
at
have
every late night
spout
talk
too.
show. You know, it doesn't matter if you're actually
I don't think
recording
that
in
was
the
an
city.
option on
Every
VTube
late night
Studio
talk show has
yet.
a city skyline background.
Was it?
You're right. Oh, should I have prepped a city skyline background too?
Oh no, you're just fine. No, but that's
that
why I end
blue?
up having
Where did the rat go?
the filter there.
I think that was just
way,
like
for those
I
who
don't even know
have
what the
their
rat
own
was.
fancy, very pretty pink backgrounds to go along with them.
I don't
But,
actually
you
remember
are-
what the
yes,
rat
you're looking
is.
just fine. And as Hamster 637 in the chat mentioned, City Tomato, you're going to be a City Tomato very soon.
I am. Oh my god, a city pop tomato.
No way.
That's me.
No fucking
Yes.
way. No
Well, for
fucking way.
those of you for those who don't already know you in the chat, if you could please introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is Toma. I'm your local
Thank God I didn't say it. Hello. My name is Toma.
tomato farmer that is going to be moving to the city soon. I like to do a lot of comfy streams, but they always turn out a little bit chaotic, and I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. PDT, 12 a.m. EDT.
Yeah.
But that's not happening starting today. Because
Well,
I'm
no,
going
it is today. It is still happening today. It's not starting next week.
starting after today.
Yes. Yeah,
No
'cause you are about
way.
to be, as we mentioned, moving to the big city.
Big city.
Yeah, very exciting news. My first time moving so far too.
Yeah, I only used to
Also,
stream 3
thank
days
you
a
to
week.
folks who've been following so far. We've
3
got
days a week, late at night.
X Plays, let's see here, Hamster637, and It's Lotus and Void Whisperer. Yay!
Yay!
Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. So, Toma and Nameless Rat on top of Toma.
Nameless rat. Yes.
Yes. Apart from all the packing and all the hustle and bustle of getting ready to move from the farm to the big city, what have you been up to lately?
Lately, man, things have been so hectic. Lately I've been.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Should we mention this so early on? I've been prepping for a lot of big surprises, but
Uh-huh.
one big surprise is like a surprise for me too. I've been prepping for kind of a marathon.
Yes, you mentioned
I
this to
know
me. You spoke
exactly
earlier
what
in the
she's
week,
talking
and
about.
You mentioned marathon. I was like, Toma? Marathon Toma?
I know
Oh,
exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah, like, I wasn't sure if we were going to jump right into this, but okay. Sure. So you actually said that there is a bit of a story behind this, so I'm very excited to hear what has wonderful Tomato Toma.
You guys need to
getting
take
ready
notes here.
run
You guys need to take
and
notes here.
So
It's
marathon
fucking
is
insane.
running, biking, and swimming, right? Or is it just the running?
Oh,
No, sorry,
this-
sorry.
oh.
Triathlon is the running,
Yeah,
biking, swimming.
triathlon.
Marathon is just the running. But
Yeah.
what has you getting ready to
The
run
baby.
and roll
Hi,
around for
Demi.
a very long time?
Hi.
Oh man, this is where things get messy because it's not like a marathon, but it's like a marathon. I thought it'd be kind of nice to jump right into it just because I've been going on a training arc like every day since I've announced this. I feel like every day when I say good morning to everyone, I'm like, oh yes, today is day 2 of our training arc. It's day 3, day 4, day 5. Let's see. How
It's
should
not
I
a marathon.
explain it?
It's a
So,
marathon.
you know how like a marathon's like
just listen,
26
just listen.
miles or something, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So it's not like a full-blown marathon, and it's not like a marathon, but it's like a marathon.
What the fuck is your fucking problem?
So pretty much I think for a couple years now, before I started streaming, actually, this is like before this year, I was like buff Toma. I'd have like 84 six-packs, and I'd like
What is she talking about?
eat things across the room or something. I'd
Oh
eat
my
things
goodness.
across the
Okay.
farm.
You know what? Fair.
Like I'd literally go like
Terrifying, Toma.
Honestly, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Yeah,
very true. Yeah, exactly.
So I was like buff JoJo character, 7 foot tall Toma back then.
Yeah.
And this is back when I was like super active, and I did like these mini marathons, and these are kind of like they're kind of like relay races a little bit, where you have to
Yes.
work with another person in order to do it. So
Yeah.
it's like a
Like
like a small
a
group,
yeah.
like a bundle of tomatoes, you know?
Okay.
So
Yeah, small
it's pretty
group.
much like a bundle of tomatoes,
Small
and then you guys
group.
can run like long distances together.
Okay, you run
So
long
back then, I
distances
guess I
together?
would run like maybe like a mile with my buddies, but
Okay.
since I'm moving from the countryside to the city soon, we were thinking like, oh, it'd be a good idea to do like one last big running marathon, right? You know,
Okay.
like a goodbye marathon type of thing.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So I impulsively said yes, and I didn't think about it, but it's like the equivalent of maybe like 5 miles instead of 1 now.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
I've never ran so far in my life, and
Yeah.
it's actually like I never ran 5 miles before. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to perish.
Ah,
Wow. Never ran 5 miles before, and then for some reason in 2024 she ran 3 miles every single day. What a time. What a time. Wow. Did she survive? She did. Not very well. If this is the marathon that I'm thinking of, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Oh, your posture screams, I'm the most unimpressed I could possibly be. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Oh my god, the city changes people. It does. Good night, Han. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for supporting me today as well, and hopefully I can see you tomorrow. Thank you. What I can say, you guys, is like I don't remember off the top of my head what I don't remember off the top of my head which marathon specifically this is. So if I remember, I tried to explain what it was without doxing myself. Cringing at myself in the chat. What the fuck am I saying? Are you thinking subs in Japanese now? I'll give you an arigato. But yeah, I don't remember because I've done too many. Honestly, I've done too many mini marathons. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Let's see.
I know,
I'm
just
so scared.
like I.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So
bye.
I remember back in middle school, we had to every so often run a mile, and they called it the fun run, and I did not find it fun. Like, I was relatively fast. I'd usually clock in at around the 8-minute mark. I think my best was 7:37, and this was back in middle school. So it was good, but I remember the first time that I did that, I didn't know how to pace myself properly, so I got like the worst stitch I had ever had in my life at that point.
Oh.
And after that, I just
Why
sort
did
of
we
dreaded
react
it, and it
similarly?
turned me off from running it basically the rest of my life. Just, I do not enjoy
Oh.
running. I can run if I need to, but I don't like it. And I did marching band, so like I could have stamina, but doing marching band and whatnot, that is not running.
Why do we
that
keep
is not
moving
distance.
at the
So,
same time?
I have a lot of respect for people who run. It is not my cup of tea for sure, though.
Yeah, honestly, same. I get.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but we both did this at the same time. It was like in sync. Where she went, and then I went. Oh my god.
I get so tired from running. I don't know why I agreed to this. I am suffering.
Something's never changed.
Oh man.
But you've been
I get-
training for this, and doing practice runs, I assume, all while preparing to move and between streams.
Things have been super hectic. I think because before I started like prepping for this, I think it's been like 2 weeks maybe. But technically I've only seriously started prepping for it this week.
Okay.
So we're on a bit of a time
Yeah, there's not a lot of time
boy,
left.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think like before I started prepping for this seriously, I got tired walking down the stairs.
I did.
I'd
Oh
walk
my
down
God.
like 4 steps
Yes.
and I would start cramping and I was like, dude, I'm
100%.
so tired.
And I would get tired from holding my phone. I was weak. I was a
But,
fucking
like, I get
spaghetti
tired
stick at
holding
this
my
time.
phone, and I get
It was
tired walking
bad.
down four steps of stairs. But now I have to run like miles, and it's this is the extra bit. I have to run miles while
I don't think any of you guys are gonna be able to guess what the fuck Toma VTuber is gonna say next, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what she says, but I know for a fact it's some weird ass fucking shit because I had to censor what I actually do. Like, I didn't want to say what I actually do, so I had to like censor it a little bit. It's like when you say you want to go to like a local restaurant, but then you say you go to like, I don't know, like a freaking Arby's instead. But then there's so many censors that have to be put in this, so I need you guys to take notes, okay? You still struggle against stairs. It's a work in progress, all right? I wasn't protein maxing back then, no, but I was very fit. I basically worked out like 6 or 7 times a week. I worked out 6 or 7 days a week back then, and then COVID hit, and I had really bad chronic back pains along with my scoliosis, and it reached to the point where I couldn't really stand without hurting anymore. So I literally just like regressed and like isolated myself into my own little shell and bubble and I didn't really do anything, and I started streaming, and I kind of stuck with that, and I got so weak I could barely walk down the stairs anymore. But then I had my little marathon that you're about to hear about, which sounds fucking insane. So you have to think, girl that used to be really fit no longer can walk down the stairs, no longer can hold her phone without getting tired, and she's about to do this. I don't remember what she says, but I know it's some fucking crazy shit.
and it's this is the extra bit. I have to run miles while carrying like extra weight with me.
Wait, what?
Like, yeah, it's like it's a weird marathon type of thing.
Yeah, I was
like-
gonna say, what kind of marathon is this? Like, I've heard of relay marathons. That makes sense. And I've heard of ones where you do things like with a partner, but with a partner and carrying extra weight.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
what is this? Do you strap it to yourself like as a backpack or something, or do you need to lug it around in your arms? What is this?
it's like you have to grab it with your arms. So you use both arms and then you like hold it with you the entire.
So that means you can't even like be pumping your arms as you run, because like that's
Yeah.
a very real thing of just
Congrats on the
how
30.
you
Thank
move
you.
and how
Thank
you
you, thank you,
run.
thank you.
So
Yeah.
you can't even have your arms functioning as they normally would, and then also just the weight. This is a very cruel, mean-sounding run. Like, I hope it's for a charity or a good cause that you're putting yourself through all this.
Can you imagine?
It's just for fun.
Sounds like a Spartan race or a CrossFit race.
I literally I agreed to it, and then I
Close,
was like,
but no.
why am I doing this to myself? Why would I do that?
6
It's
months
like
with you so
running
far,
5
thanks.
miles
Thank
while holding
you.
something, because technically
Happy
you can still
happy
move your
6
arms,
months.
but you have
Happy
to go,
happy
like,
6 months.
Oh yeah, no, that is not the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the same. It's like when people run like relays, they have like, what is it, the baton?
Thank you,
know, like,
Adam.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
switchy? It's like I have to hold like a 20-pound stick while running miles, and I'm like, why?
Ah.
It's so weird.
I
It
was
sounds
training.
So sus.
I was training for the IRL streams with the IRL backpack that's 20 pounds before I even knew it.
This doesn't sound normal. Just like, oh yeah, guys,
No.
I run marathons
Well, I
while
hope
holding
you and
weights.
your friends have fun together. Like, I guess, I suppose that doing this together with friends, I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
not
type
a
of thing of,
baton. It's not the
suffering
typical
with friends
relay
makes it better,
baton.
or
It's just something you have to
sort of
hold that's
the
20 pounds.
combination nostalgic emotional thing
I
of,
was
yeah,
training
you're
to
gonna
carry
be
the fucking
moving,
boats, bro. Gotta carry those boats.
and just sort of, okay, we're doing this thing, and
Mhm.
hopefully that makes it more fun. And I'm sure
Oh,
that
sorry.
for all
Adam Kun.
the pain and
Arigatou
just,
gozaimasu.
oh gosh, why you have right now,
I'm
I
gonna
am sure
kill
that
myself
down
in
the line you
Minecraft.
look back and say, oh yes, it is a
I'm gonna
good
choke
memory,
slam
because
myself.
even if it is not necessarily an
Oh my.
entirely good memory, it will still be a memory, and it'll be hopefully one that you can laugh at.
It was so worth it.
Mhm.
No one
I-
gift any more
I hope
subs, please.
so,
What the hell
because
is that?
It's like I don't know why I'm doing this.
We reached a sub goal where I have to act like old Toma, and she used to thank every single sub in Japanese. Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
To be honest, I have no idea why, because I think it was a month ago that I tried to do something similar. Similar. So right now I'm training to run like 5 miles, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
So
She's fucking crazy.
I think it
5
was around
miles.
a month ago that I got dragged into like an obligatory
Obligatory. Obligatory.
marathon.
Yes.
But not like a marathon. It was like
Uh-huh.
half a mile. It
Okay,
wasn't
that's
even
not bad
5
at all.
miles. But a
Half a
month
mile?
ago, I tried to do something with half a mile with the same like 20-pound baton, extra
Bob
basket of
Kun.
tomatoes. And I like
Bob Kun.
I saw
Arigatou
Jesus after that. I literally, it was so bad. I saw Jesus, Mother Mary, and everyone like.
And the
right
rat.
After that, the rat appeared in my
I'm not
dreams,
saying that
and
again.
it's been
I'm not
haunting
saying
me
that
ever
again.
since. That's why it's on
not
top of my
happening
head
again.
today.
That's not
Like
happening again.
literally after that one like half mile thing,
No.
it wasn't even
No,
for a long
nightmare.
time. It was for like maybe like 20 minutes max. But I literally, oh my god, I perished for 3 days afterwards, and I couldn't get up from bed, and I was like, oh no.
The thing is, you're gonna have to be getting out of bed because you have to move. Toma, take care of
Yeah.
yourself. Like, be sure to hydrate a lot tomorrow and tonight, honestly, and
Yeah.
just, take it easy. Don't force yourself to go too fast. Do your best. I'm sure you will do your best, but
This is so fucking
you
good.
have a lot of things
Dying
to
of
do.
secondhand
so take care of
cringe.
yourself, okay?
Psychic damage, worth it.
I'm
Thank you very
I'm
much.
very
What
nervous
the
about
fuck?
it because
What the fuck, man?
based on my schedule, since we're still like working around like
What the fuck,
moving
man?
and everything, So
How long ago was it
right
that
now,
you used to do that?
technically,
Like
the
2
only 3
years?
days I have
Or no,
to, like,
3
prep
years.
for this marathon thing is
Shivers. Maybe 4
tomorrow?
actually. Oh my
And
god.
then the Friday next week,
Oh.
and then my marathon is next Saturday.
Okay, so you still have. It's not like it's tomorrow that you can
Oh man.
maybe train
Welcome
a
into the
little
first
bit
time
more
chatter.
between
Irasshai.
now
Welcome
and the
in.
marathon, since you won't be streaming. So
Elder Kun.
maybe you can
arigatou
find a bit more time to get
ありがとう
yourself
ございます。
prepped and
シュワ
ready.
君
But
も
oh boy,
また
oh
ありが
boy.
とうご
So
ざい
is
ま
this something
す。
that you do with one friend
タ
or
ク
is it a
ト君あ
larger
りがとうござい
team?
ます。
It's like a group of like like 10, I think, for
Ooh,
the
wow.
marathon.
So do you all have to carry 20-pound batons, or does just one person at a time have to carry it? How does it work?
The beacons have been
It's
lit.
just one person at a
Food calls
time,
for
and I
salad.
have somehow become the one person to carry the 20
what?
pounds.
And
Yes.
are you allowed to pass this baton at any time, or are you the one who has to carry the burden for the entirety of this run?
マジで何これありがとうございます
Why?
Thank you so much
How did this? Toma, why?
Say your thing,
Sounds
please,
so
you woo.
strange. It's like everyone else has to carry like their own thing, so they have to carry like 5 pounds maybe the entire time, and then there's like one person that
くんあ
has
り
to
がとう
carry
ござい
20.
ます
So
そ
I'm
して
like,
ムエムくんも
oh,
ありがとうござい
and
ま
yes,
す
Toma, you get to carry it now, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
I'm
Cry
with you,
myself to
Void
sleep.
Whisperer. It's beginning to sink in now that Toma definitely didn't think this through.
I just impulsively agreed to it, and I didn't think about it at all.
ムエムくん半年間ありがとうござい
Boy.
ます
Well,
応援して
hopefully
く
you
れ
will
て
be able
ありがと
to
う
summon your big tomato farmer strength and just the abilities of Toma's past to, you
イス
know,
くんありがとうござ
get
いま
everything
す
together and make this somehow work.
バイオリック
I'm
あ
kind
り
of
がとう
upset
ご
that
ざい
I'm
ま
talking
す
to you now and not after the fact, because I feel like one way
Oh,
or another,
man.
this is going to be a story, but I'm sure that on your return stream in 3 weeks that
バブくんま
you
た
will be
ありがとうご
regaling
ざいます
everyone with the tale of whatever the heck happens next Saturday.
The 5-mile marathon where I hold 20 pounds worth of tomatoes
Yes.
and no one holds
Like,
anything
I'm gonna
else.
cry myself to sleep.
It's so
Slim
weird.
good.
It doesn't
ありがとうご
sound
ざい
real.
ま
There's not even a need for the baton at that point. Like, why would you need to carry it?
You guys hate me?
Sounds so
Yes,
weird.
you guys hate me?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
I
guys,
don't,
you guys hate me or
I
something?
don't know. The more I
マジで
talk
何
about
こ
it,
れ
the more confused I get with myself.
I thought Toma
Like, why-
ended
why did I
stream and rated
do
some
that?
Japanese
I'm
streamer.
more
Please
thinking, like,
don't say anything.
What type of person designs this type
Want
of
to see more
race?
Japanese Toma? Well,
had the
there's a
idea of,
sub
like,
goal for me to
oh,
teach you guys Japanese.
You know, there's normal running marathons. But what if we had people carry
シュワ君
weights in
本当に
teams?
本当
But we
に
had
あり
it
がとう
so
ござい
that
ま
one
す
person per team got to suffer extra. It's like a
Oh my
perk, isn't it?
それでブライガイ君ありがとうござい
Oh
ます
man, a madman designed this. Exactly. No, but
Seriously.
here's the kicker. There's one extra detail
yeah,
that
yeah.
I haven't mentioned yet.
Oh no.
There's one extra detail. So for a portion of this marathon, for a little portion of this
Please
marathon,
do not-
maybe like,
do
maybe
not-
like 1 or 2 miles worth.
Do not reach
It's
this
like
goal.
2 miles
Do
worth
not.
Of this
I do not
marathon.
want to
So
sing like how I
40% of
used
this
to,
marathon.
please.
Yes.
I'm not singing like how I
Someone
used to.
else
Don't even think
has
about
to
it. Don't
carry
even think about it for
something?
1 second.
But they are carrying me.
Okay, hold up.
Wait, what?
1 second. I think you guys have to listen to what she just said. This is insane. Do you guys hear what she just said about this race that she's doing? Toma's running like a 5-mile marathon while carrying 20 pounds, and you have to hear the rest of this.
Beacons have been lit. Gundor calls for salad.
Oh my god. Oh
We love
my
you so
god.
much we wanted to remember where it all started because the beginning of a career is important.
Oh
Especially
man.
the early singing.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh god. Oh no, 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 no. Hold up. I need you guys to listen to this first. Listen to this.
Someone else has to carry something, but they are carrying me.
Wait, what? So,
They are carrying me.
Running a
so
marathon
they
where
have to
someone
carry you. Are you
piggybacks
still
me
carrying this
while I
weight they
carry
are
20
carrying you?
pounds.
Yes.
Well, I guess
Okay,
that makes it a bit
Shua-kun,
better, 'cause that
ありがとうご
means
ざい
that you're not
ます。
actually running all 5 miles. You're only
マジ
running
で
3
マジ
of
で
the
マ
5
ジで
miles.
本当にありがとうございます。
True.
いつも応援してくれてあ
I
り
guess
が
that makes
と
it
う。
better. I feel sorry
エ
for
ピケ
like
君ありがとうございま
like,
す。
I don't care how small and light and fluffy the person
Toma's
is. That
receding hairline
carrying
kun?
another human being is a difficult task.
Oh my
ま
god.
た
I can't even imagine it right now. It's like
ありがとうございま
I
す。
run 3 miles and someone has to carry me and the
それ
other
な
20 pounds. For the
I love
remaining
Toasto.
2.
She's my favorite VTuber.
Oh,
Put the
man.
tomato
I love how
in
she
a
greets the
basket,
stream
then
with
carry the
kontoma
basket.
kontoma
Yeah,
kontoma.
exactly. It's like
And she sings the
Farming.
Japanese SpongeBob opening. It always brightens my day when she says,
Farming
"Arigato
training
gozaimasu"
simulator
when
Yeah,
I sub
exactly,
with tier
exactly.
3, and I love when she
that's the
plays
whole
the Peppa
point.
Pig game.
Everyone that
Damn,
joins
she
in is
still
like
hasn't
an
finished Super
automatic
Mario.
farmer.
Ashia-kun,
qualified to
arigatou
join the farm.
gozaimasu.
Yes. Here's the farmer credentials.
Oh no, no,
Oh dear.
no.
Oh
Goodness,
man.
Like,
So
I
good.
hope at the very
Arigatou
least that you have
gozaimasu.
some time to tweet amongst your
You're-
moves, so
You guys are
we
sick.
can.
You guys are
well,
sick.
first off,
You
make
guys
sure
are
that you're
fucking
okay,
sick.
Yeah.
and that just
You guys are
you
fucking
know
sick and
you
twisted.
survive all this, and that even if you hallucinate and see many rats, that you still come out on top.
Hopefully, I'm
This
pretty
might have been the
nervous
best idea
about
I've
it.
ever had.
Oh boy. But I'll definitely
Tekno-kun,
talk
mata
about it
arigatou
on
gozaimasu.
Twitter and in my Discord, just so everyone can hear the tale as it's happening.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
Oh,
Well,
man.
outside of all of this craziness with running and
Oh
weights and
my.
just absurd
Oh my
marathons
god.
that were created
Moe
by
moe kyun de
terrible
応援して
people,
あげます。
you do a lot of
Oh,
streaming,
gross.
and
Gross. Nightmare.
I think that the
Nightmare.
first time I found you, I was rated into you by someone. I can't remember for the life of me who it was,
Let's
but
just go
I'm
con
pretty sure
Toma
that I
に
found
サ
you
ブをあ
via a
げ
raid
て
one
ありが
time.
とうござい
You
ます。
play a lot of different games, but one that you said
そして
that was
Savage
very formative for
君
you,
も
even
あ
though
り
you
がとうご
haven't
ざい
actually
ます
played it on stream, was Maple Story.
Yes.
いらっしゃいいらっしゃい。
I love Maple Story so much. I haven't been able to play it on stream, but
Is Maple
I
Story even still alive?
The way she's talking about Maple Story, things
That
really
is a good
never change.
question.
We're only
I know
getting
Maple Story
older,
2
baby.
is no longer alive. I think 1 is still hanging
Oh
in
my
there. It's
God.
hanging by a little thread.
Davito-kun! Oh my
it's
gosh.
kind of like Club Penguin, where
Sorry, I
some
hit my
people...
mic.
Well, Club Penguin shut
Davito-kun!
down, I'm
ありがとう
sure
ござい
of
ます。
that.
本当に
Oh.
本当に
Wait, no,
本当
I
に
thought
あり
it
が
was
と
brought
う。
back, no?
Was it?
Is it? Wait.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I remember
No.
hearing about it shutting down, because like
Yeah, I
it was a
remember
very
hearing that.
big thing, and there was like people staying online until the last minute when the servers were pulled.
Now back to bed. Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
think
you very
they
much,
got
thank you.
back on, but maybe they did. I'm not sure.
Oh.
I never
Oh
actually
my
played
God.
Club Penguin myself. That
Oh.
back
I
in
feel
the
like
day,
I'm back in a
played
maid-
little bit of
maid
RuneScape, and I
cafe.
know that's
Oh my
actually still
God.
around. I played some Neopets back in the day, but I didn't actually play Maple Story.
You've been enjoying the 3D setup? Do you guys like seeing me
Yeah,
with the
I-
3D
I
setup?
don't
Are you
think I've
guys
ever
enjoying
really
this?
played Club Penguin either, so
Are
I
you
didn't
enjoying
really
this?
feel too much about it when I heard about it shutting down. I was just like, oh, funny
Wow.
penguin game is gone.
Wow.
Goodbye penguin.
Yes.
But-
But
Wow.
for those who also,
Oh. Oh.
as weird as
Oh.
it is to say, there might be
Very much,
some
yes,
people
wow.
who weren't around when Maple Story was big. So I
Oh
feel
my
like
Guys,
we need to
We have
introduce
like
Maple
we have
Story
like 2
first.
hours.
Can you
We have
tell
like
people
2
a bit
hours, you
about it?
guys.
Maple
Are there any
Story is
comments? Are
like
there no
a-
timestamps? Oh my god,
It's
there's
like
no
a
timestamps.
2D. Oh. It's like a 2D open world
Oh my god, there's no
MMORPG?
timestamps. We're fucked. We're screwed.
with pixels. It's got like magical powers, and you can
Oh
choose
my god.
like 10 plus characters.
で、look, ありが
There's
とうご
like
ざ
a
います。
magical girl character.
I-
There's a
I'm sorry, I
dragon
just had to.
character. There's like one guy that doesn't
keep hitting
remember
my mic.
anything about himself. And you get to level up and you grind for a lot of the game. I think
It
the
was
early
basically
part
like
of
a browser-based MMO, similar somewhat to RuneScape, but it was 2D instead of 3D. And even though I never played it, one of the things I distinctly remember seeing is that it had
Ooh,
very
X3
customizable
Nuzzles
avatars.
pounces on you. さんに
yes. I
サブをあ
think
げて
like
ありが
the
とうござい
beginning
ま
stages
す。
of Maple Story, there's like a lot of interaction with everyone, and I thought that like you could form a lot of like close social interaction, like relationships with people online.
Dies of cringe.
But I feel like once they started adding in like all the customizable stuff, and they had that big update,
Me and Norf just
Like,
lost it in coffee.
it was all
cry
about
myself to
grinding.
sleep tonight. I'm
So
gonna
that's
cry
why
myself
that's
to
one of
sleep
the reasons why I
tonight.
stopped playing it, because you would have to grind for hours and hours
I'm taking my meds.
and like level up.
It was like mobile game grinding before mobile games.
I think there was one
Twitch
time where
Toast
I
Toast
really
no longer
wanted
works.
to reach,
Yeah, once you
I
reach
think the
partner
cap
and you
back
change your
then,
name, I
the
think your
cap
old
was
name is
level
like
200.
no longer a name that can be
and
claimed.
I was trying to reach level 150, so I spent 2 hours.
31
spent
more
2
chat
hours
and she
sitting
sings
in
as
my
old
room,
Toma.
just,
We're
like,
not doing that.
spamming
No, no,
two
no, no,
keys
no,
so
no,
I
no.
could like kill mobs in the game, and I
had
still
to
didn't
pause my
level
game
up
just
from
hearing that.
150 to 151. My bar moved up like 10%.
Girl,
And I
stop
was
talking
like,
about Maple Story,
oh,
We
bro.
define
It's
better
not that
mobs.
fun. It's not that exciting.
It was
Chill
terrible
out.
because it's like there's so many guides online. And
Yeah,
they're like, oh
Twitch
yeah,
locks
this
the
is
names so
most
no one
efficient
impersonates people.
way
Yeah.
to level up
Can we
in
add
this
ooh
game.
magic somewhere?
Sit
I
in this
didn't
map
really say
and
ooh
start
back
killing
then,
the mobs.
honestly.
And I'm like,
Yep.
oh,
If you say
yeah,
so.
I was like,
Makes
I
you feel
guess so,
better. Your
I will now
Japanese is
do
really
that.
cute.
So I spent
Yeah.
so many hours
Guys,
grinding
ooh
away on
magic
Maple
as
Story,
next sound
and
alert.
I was, oh boy, it took a lot
Is
out
that a
of me,
challenge?
and it
No,
was really
no, no,
sad
no.
when I realized, like,
No, no, no.
dude, I'm spending
Toma's
14
gonna sing like
hours
old
a day
Toma.
killing
Oh my
slime.
gosh.
I'd have to listen
You
to
were
my
deep
old
into this.
covers.
Yeah, I was very, very into it.
Okay, how long is she
There's,
gonna
like,
talk
one
about Maple
character
Story? Is she
in
still talking
particular
about it
that-
here?
A secondary market, but there
She's a
weren't,
fucking yapper, man.
in-game purchases beyond getting the
It's still
subscription.
Maple Story.
Exist to be able to
Yeah.
facilitate those types of systems.
more
Wow.
levels available for her, and she was like, "Dude, this game's easy." I'm like a
But
pro
for
Candy
kill
Crush
fallback-
player, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Oh my god, natural talent.
technology, holy."
She's skipping parts. That's cheating. No, no, no. I said we would
Oh,
try to
yeah.
watch most of
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like
But all
Wow.
she's doing is just
a lot
talking
of
about
the
Maple
games
Story.
have changed so much.
Yeah.
Holy.
She's a
Like,
fucking
we've come a
yapper,
long
unlike
way
current
from
Toma, known for not talking much
Buy
at all.
game
Mhm.
at a store,
More subs,
install
we
game
need
on
Toma
your
singing.
computer
We,
with a
we
disc,
don't need that. That's not.
or even a
that's
floppy
fine.
disk going farther back, and then play the thing and
Floppy
there
disk,
is
bro, I
no
was not
online
alive.
play at all, period. To
True.
having, all right, we can do
Even back then, you yapped
online
for
play
3
and we
hours.
have
That is true.
MMOs
Not before gaming, though.
to just like Xbox Live and being able to play with other people in real time on your console.
Chun-kun! Mata, arigatou
And
gozaimasu.
then eventually, we had like
So
social
Maple Story
media
mentioned
games when you
3
had
for
Farmville
3
and
days,
stuff.
right? What? What?
And then that all
That
went away, and then
mentioned for
mobile
3
games
days, right?
started,
That's
and like you
that's so
said,
crazy.
we went through
That's so crazy.
the Flappy Bird, Angry Birds, Candy Crush phase where sometimes it was, just pay $5 to download the thing or pay to get more lives, and then Gotcha came along, and who knows where we're going to be in another 5-10 years.
Yeah. Oh my god.
シュワくん、本当に
I
本
know
当
like
に
VTubers
ありがとうござい
have been
ま
a thing, but I think they
す。マ
really
ジ
blew
何
up
こ
like
れ
this
す
past
ご
year,
い
right?
Oh
す
yeah,
ごいじゃん
VTubers are a whole
や
separate
ば
thing.
くな
Just,
いありがとうございます
It's like I feel like that kind of shows like how quickly things can change, because I feel like before this year, although VTubers like existed, they weren't like boom 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 like pow, pow,
yeah,
pow,
that just you can trace it as far back as I think 2016 was when Kisune and I actually started doing stuff, and just this is actually something that's
Gordon,
come up in
arigatou
past
gozaimasu.
interviews, and I think it's a combination of factors.
Were you
That
thinking about this?
part of it
Imagine brain
is
power as
just
Otoma. I actually
natural
didn't do it
proliferation
back then.
of
I used
more
to.
VTubers getting out there in
I'm
the
not gonna
world
tell you
and
guys.
getting bigger.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Live definitely, I think,
I'm not gonna say anything.
helped a lot.
I was gonna say
just
something, and then I
between the
realized our
influence
sub
of through
goal.
Coco and also just whole live
So I'm not gonna
EN
mention it at all.
helping
But
bring
I used to
things
not do
out
brain power.
of
Used to what?
Japan
Nothing.
because
Nothing.
not
Nothing,
that it
nothing.
was ever a exclusively Japanese concept or that it only would ever appeal to people who are Japanese, but
Nothing.
since
If we reach
VTubing was
100
very much
subs,
developed
that's
in
the only
Japan,
reason.
there's the
That's the
inherent
only way I would
language
tell
barrier.
you guys what I was gonna say.
And
Only
that
at
just,
100 out of.
I
We're at
can
31
see
right now.
the
If we reach
cool
100, that's the only
anime
time I
girl
would tell you
playing
guys.
game,
But I'm not
there's-
saying
If
anything.
you can't understand
Absolutely
what they're
not.
saying, there is a
Oh my god.
pretty strict ceiling to the level of enjoyment. But once it's all right, I can understand.
We got this,
what
guys.
they're
No, there's
saying
4
and,
minutes left.
Converse and
No.
have that greater understanding. That then things really open up, and just with Coco and other English VTubers, not just Whole Live, but Whole Live definitely helped push it into the mainstream.
The beacons have been
that,
lit. Gudor calls for
people see it,
subs.
people are like, hey, I want to do that, and then it's just a self-perpetuating cycle past then.
She really likes to challenge us. No, it's because
the
the amount.
quarantine-
I know for a fact
Oh,
if I
yeah, and
tell you
also
guys
just
this, it
2020
will affect the
being
song that you want me to
2020
sing.
certainly
I know
meant
for a
more
fact if
people
I tell you
spending
guys, you will
time
want me to
inside,
sing it, or
having
you
a lot
will
more
you
free
will
time
want to
because
hear
we
it.
couldn't
So
do
I'm not
other
gonna do
stuff.
it. I'm not gonna do it.
Also, definitely agree, Barletta. Mad respect
Hi,
for the
Toma.
Clippers
Hi,
translators.
Welcome
Yeah.
in.
Oh my
Yeah, I know
God.
for a fact
It's
if
crazy how,
I
like,
tell you
sometimes
guys
I'll watch a
what
stream,
song I
and
used to
then
sing
it's
instead
like
of
the
brain
stream is
power,
not
you
even
will want to
over
hear
yet,
it
and I'm
as
like,
old
"Dude,
Toma, and I will not
it
do that.
clips.
So that's why
It's
it would be at
already out
100.
there. Oh my
But you guys
God.
can still choose a song at
That's
50.
crazy to me. It's like,
Verdra,
when I
thank
first
you so
started
much.
streaming,
Wait, Verdra.
when I first started going on Twitch before, I think it was like
ありがとうござい
early
ます。
2020.
そしてバイオレ君も
I
ま
feel
た
like
ありがとうございます
the number。
本
of
当にありがとうござい
VTubers
ます。
that I've found, it's like exponentially grown.
Yeah.
私
back then
本
I
当
could
に
be
感
like,
謝し
oh
て
yeah,
ます。
I recognize these faces or I recognize these streamers.
I happen
And
to
then
hop in at the
nowadays
right
it's
time
like,
again.
oh my
I
God, there's
reached
so
a sub
many.
goal where I have to talk like old
count them.
Toma, where she
Oh
used to
my God.
thank
Part of
people
this,
in Japanese.
in my opinion, came about because of
Oh
things
my
like
God.
VTube Studio, where just the barrier to
Oh my
entry
God.
is very much lowered because there's
She's
now
dying.
it's a lot easier to actually just have the tech
Just
to
saw the lore video. It was
you
a
know,
lot of fun.
do
I'm
this
glad
type
you
of
liked
thing.
it.
Models and
Chat, we
riggers
can
have
do it.
become much more numerous,
Ooh.
so there's more people who can create these things and make it so that they're actually operable, and just
We've got
technology as a
2
whole,
minutes
and
left, you
honestly,
guys.
just
2
awareness
minutes
that
left. How many
people
more
don't
subs
know
is that?
that they want
I
to
think
do what they
13.
don't know
13
exists.
subs
And
for a
as
song.
more people learn about VTubers, more people realize, ooh, that sounds fun.
Good night, Frayne. Thanks so much for being
I think,
here.
like,
Oyasumi.
Wow. Oh my God, yeah. Like
No,
VTube
wait.
Studio and just all the technology is just
Mata
crazy. I
shita.
remember when I was trying to rig or like create my first model by
フラッシュ君、
myself,
ありがとうござい
there
ます。
weren't
本
really
当にあり
any
がとう。
guides or any tutorials out there. I followed like this really obscure hidden like Japanese video because I couldn't find any other tutorials for it. And then nowadays
So
it's,
close.
like, everything is
That's
really
crazy.
accessible. There's a lot
That's
of
crazy.
sources that you can go to and a lot of like places where you can look for information and it's just
Oh,
oh my
man.
God.
That's
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. ありがとうございます。チューしてく
And
れ
we're
てあ
getting
りが
into the
とう。
deep conversations here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Also, thank you, Mr.
Oh.
Woof Woof 03, Hoss 00312, and Luzin L for the follows.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
So, one of the games you've been playing more recently, and actually just finished a couple weeks ago, was Pokemon.
Wow,
Pokemon
Pokemon
Platinum in
Platinum.
particular. That you were
Yes.
playing
My
through
favorite
that.
Pokemon game.
And you mentioned that Pokemon is
Keiji-kun,
not a series that you
ありがとうございます。
grew up with, but now you've been sort of going back and making up for
I'll
lost
say
time and
if you
playing
guys
through games that you
reach
actually
this
hadn't
goal.
before.
There's 1 minute left. If you guys reach this
Yeah,
goal, we'll have an
growing
extra
up, I
time
feel
on the
like
timer,
Pokemon
15
was
minutes,
really foreign to
for
me.
50 more subs to reveal the Toma lore.
Like I would look at the
Pokemon Platinum when I
the
joined.
comics.
Oh my
I
god.
think there were like some Pokemon
Evia-kun,
books that I
ありがとうご
would
ざい
see
ます。
with like classmates and things like that. And I knew about Pokemon, but I never really got into it because I guess I was just too small brained and I didn't really understand how any of it worked.
No, no, no,
And
no,
I was
no,
just
no, no,
super
no, 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 no.
But
That's crazy, that's crazy, that's
I've
crazy,
always
that's crazy,
had,
that's
like,
crazy.
mm,
シャル君、
I've always been
ありがとうございます。
drawn to games, and I
本当に
like
ありがとうござい
I
ま
watched
す
a lot of。
そ
the
して
show growing
クリ
up
スピ
and I
君
was
も
like, oh my
あり
god.
がとう。
This is cool. I just don't know how to play any of the game, but
Oh my
I
god.
will now watch. So
エンジョ
I
君、
feel
あり
like
がとうございます。
I'm
本当
very
にありが
glad
と
that I
う。
decided to play the game.
と
for
って
the
も
first
と
time
って
on
も
stream,
感謝して
actually.
ますので、本
Was
当に
Platinum the first one
心
that
か
you
らあ
played
りがとう
all
ご
the
ざい
way
ます。
through, or have you done some of the other generations?
Okay, we have 40,
Platinum
40,
is definitely
40
the
more
first game I
subs
played
until
all the
Toma
way through.
lore. I
I
think
have
the
experience,
actual thing
like,
is gonna disappear,
with,
but
like,
it's
Toma
40 subs,
relatives,
okay?
Like my cousins.
So if we
when
get
I saw them playing
to-
the game, I would
what is
definitely
this?
try to you know play the game with them, or I would
What-
go
how
on
much
their,
is-
their DSs or whatever devices they had, and I'd be like, oh my god, I wanna.
It's 40 subs for Toma lore, basically. 3122. At 3122, it'll be.
And I wouldn't know what to do, and I feel like
Yeah,
that.
but you guys
deterred me
have
from actually
until
wanting to get into the
10:15.
game, because it
If you
was
look
so,
at the
like,
clock above, you
not
have
very
until
user-friendly in my opinion, as a
10:15
child.
p.m. to unlock
But
the
that's
Toma lore.
just me. That's a
Oh.
Toma problem.
Yeah, that's a Toma problem.
Small Toma is not very smart.
Yeah, she's not very.
She's a different breed.
Can't you tell?
She
She's a
didn't
little-
know that you're supposed to fly to different
Oh, yeah.
places. I was not very
Okay, this is
no.
Pokemon talk. This is nothing
Yeah.
crazy. We've talked about this
Oh,
before
man.
many times.
Special, and people didn't actually realize that until they crunched numbers.
Come on.
Oh,
Well, everything okay?
Do you have a favorite starter from that generation?
I
3122
chose
chat. We
Piplup,
can do it. That's
but I
crazy. Was
definitely
this
know
older
that
model intentionally more
Chimchar is
cutesy?
considered the competitively
I just
correct
really like
choice
this art
that,
style. I'm not gonna
there
lie.
are
I
far
really like it.
fewer Good
I think
fire
it's cute.
Pokemon
I like chibi
in
stuff. I'm a
Diamond,
big fan of it.
Pearl, and Platinum than there
Can I borrow
are
someone's
good
card? I
water
need 200
Pokemon.
USD.
So
40 more for Toma
a
lore.
lot of people would
That's
say that
crazy.
you made the right
I'll
choice.
give
I
another
just like
10
the
if we
water
get close
types, and I
enough.
thought Empoleon was super cool because
What's
I
your
like
favorite Pokemon?
Steel as a type in
Hatsushi.
general. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Metagross,
Call me mama.
which
07
is,
in
you
the
know, it's
chat.
this psychic steel supercomputer tank, and it's just really neat, and it's very powerful, and I like it a lot. But I'm very much the type of person who says to each their own for Pokemon, that I don't hate on any given Pokemon. So yeah.
I see. Yeah, I don't know. I think I
I got a lot of hate for keeping my favorite Pokemon on my team during my playthrough. My
Which
favorite
one was that?
Pokemon is Pachirisu.
There we
Okay, so
go.
it is Patrice.
Patrice,
Yes, the
Okay.
electric squirrel,
Yes.
the quote-unquote Pikachu bootleg.
Do you still have this
Hey,
old
well,
model? I
I'm,
might.
I'm going to let you and any Pachirisu haters out there know Pachirisu has literally won the Pokemon World Championship. I'm about to give people an education right now. So, it was 2016 or 2017. A trainer by the name of Sejun Park made it to the World Championship Finals. Pachirisu was not, in the meta. It wasn't every team had a Pachirisu and it was super powerful. Sejun Park was considered sort of the oddball of, this guy has a Pachirisu on his team. And you're right, it seems really unassuming of, it's this adorable little squirrel kind of Pikachu bootleg. And nobody knew why, or nobody was ready for it either, because it wasn't the meta pick. So he came in with this Pachirisu, and basically what it was, his competitive Pokemon is double battle. And Pachirisu has a couple of moves, one of which is called Follow Me, which makes it so all moves become directed toward it instead of the other Pokemon, even if the other Pokemon initially meant to aim at the other one. So what he did is he made this Pachirisu super bulky. He put in a lot of defensive stats, and he gave it a citrus
had
berry
15
so when it
minutes
got
and we
low,
used
it would
two.
get up to the higher health, and just made it so it would take the hits for the other
that hurt.
Pokemon, and it was a sort of defensive technical hit.
Mecha
And
Hato.
in the World Championship match, do you know Salamence? Like the big dragon Pokemon?
Okay, here's the lore drop I have to tell you guys, okay? You guys know how we have brain power today, where every once in a while when we get a bunch of subs, we sing brain power for a fun time? And I used to be really cutesy, I think it's funny when I sing brain power because it's like goofy and it's unexpected, but when you see this model, you think like cutesy, so you're probably thinking like, oh my god, red eye circulation, something cutesy, right? She's probably gonna like, oh my god, yay, でもそんなんじゃダメ、もうそんなんじゃほら. My brain power back then was Rap God by Eminem. So I do Rap God with the cutesy voice. Yeah, I would do Rap God with the cutesy voice. Oh my god, I think I remember you singing that once. That's really funny. Yeah, we're absolutely doing that. So it wouldn't be in Japanese, it would be in English, but I do it like extra squeaky. That's all I want now. We need to hear that. Now I want the song. Do you guys want me to try singing it? You used to do it so often, I didn't think that was the song you were talking about. Yeah, it's because we used to get it like, there's a big sub thing, and I'm like, oh my god, I guess we'll sing it. Oh man, so it's up to you guys. Oh man. The way that there's a poll and there's a 95% towards Rap God, it's Rap God. And then the flute song, aka Kyofu All Back, or like
It was one of the menaces of the game at that time, just super powerful. And a Draco Meteor from Salamence was usually gonna one-hit KO most things. In the World Finals, one of the last battles, opponent, has a Salamence out,
and we'd all go, yeah.
And Sejun Park has his Pachirisu.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
And at this point,
Oh my god, it was
become
insane.
a crowd favorite because it was this
Okay.
and it was this cutie, and anytime it came out, like,
I didn't think you could rap that
hear the
faster at
crowd
all, really.
cheering. So one turn,
I can't. I could not
Pachirisu
actually.
uses Follow
Is this
Me,
an interview?
And
It's one of the it's like the first interview I ever had as a VTuber. And we're looking at it and trying to be like old Toma.
Chat, why are we not equalizing the poll?
That's crazy.
SMH.
That's impossible. 100 votes for Rap God is crazy. してくれてありがとうござい
It meant
ま
that
す
the Draco meteor from the opposing salamanders went
Make sure to
into
pause
the
the video before
Pachirisu,
singing.
and the Pachirisu survived,
Oh
and the
my
crowd
god, you guys,
went
I think I know which one we're
nuts.
gonna do.
Just
These are all
I was
Pachirisu. When
lo-
do we stop talking about
Tyranitar
Pachirisu?
and I
We're
for-
still talking about Pokemon.
Pretty nice. Pretty comfy.
We're still talking about Pokemon.
tuber. Any lemons are very much fruits.
Oh my god.
Well,
I would advise that you fruit.
There's
So
still
I-
4 minutes to tie the pole?
Cucumbers
No,
and bell
bro.
peppers,
End
I
this
think
freaking
should
poll.
be
Who is
fine.
making polls
Like-
fucking
Then
5 minutes
are
long, man?
eggplants fruit?
Make
I
them
don't know,
like
this gets
2
into
or
weird
like
stuff.
1 or 2, the shortest
just-
one.
Vegetable is not a fruit. Wait, like
What the hell,
That's
man?
just-
Who the
just
fuck
a
is
single
making these
toast
polls
toe.
5 minutes
a
long?
singular toasty toe.
Oh my god. I want to see you use the old model.
Big city.
I'd have to
Yeah,
open up
maybe.
VTube
The
Studio, and
technology
that's
here is
2D,
kinda-
so it's a little
Kind of far
extra.
behind, maybe. I'm not sure what
Put your
it is.
shirt on.
because
You
when I went
can't
to see my
make me.
doctor, I was like,
I'm
hey,
wearing a
yo,
tube top,
my
dumb
throat
bitch.
gets itchy and does the oopsie when
You have
I-
such an
when I eat
intriguing
fruit.
accent. I can't
Fruit
figure
is
out where
no
it's from.
bueno.
I'm American.
And my doctor was like, all right, we get the allergy test. And I was like, okay, we get
I'm
allergy
American.
test for my fruit. And she was like, yes, we get the allergy test back. And they test everything but fruit.
I'm American, but English is my second
oh,
language.
Come on.
They
Come
literally,
on.
it's like a
I thought your race was
two-page
vtuber.
long report, and it's
Report
like,
of just
oh,
all the list of
That's
things.
my secondary, you
and
know?
you
And
didn't
it's
test
like
the thing
American
that
VTuber,
we
basically.
suspect.
Yeah.
exactly.
I recommend
Dog's
getting a
annoying.
new allergist
Well.
when you move, friend. Yep. And until then, no fruits either.
Yeah, I'm so sad about it
I'm
because
still talking about my
I used
fruit
to love
allergies.
eating, like, you know, like everyone enjoys.
Or we could
like,
just
a good
ask Panda
meal,
and
like,
Vari.
nice
That
little
is
scoop
true.
of ice cream, you know,
Oh,
some
yeah.
frozen yogurt,
Mhm.
you know, some cakes.
The challenge has
you
been
know,
made.
like
Yes,
a
it's
good old
3.5.
milkshake every once in a while, never hurt
3.5K.
anyone,
Mhm.
but somehow it hurts me. So, so
This
now I
is
can't
so
have it.
sad. This is the tragedy of Toma.
The tragedy.
The way
oh my-
that
oh
I've
my
been friends with Jay,
tragedy.
aka VTuber Talk.
Man,
I've been
I-
friends with Jay
It's
since
so sad.
2021. It's
Sorry, I
crazy.
can't have
Oh
any
my god.
chocolate.
Forget
Mm-mm.
Hamlet,
Mm-mm.
forget Macbeth. The tragedy of Toma,
The
right
tragedy
here.
of Toma.
Oh, man.
376 left.
It's so
That's a lot of
sad. So I
subs.
started eating fruit, but then I eat like
She's being so vague.
bowls
I
of
don't know what
fruit
she's
a
talking about.
day, and
XDX.
now I can't have any fruit. So I'm
Tragedy of
like, I don't
Toma,
know what
things
to eat
never
anymore.
change. They
I-
really
so
don't.
I just-
Your body is betraying you, like, just top 10 anime betrayals. Number
She's
1,
challenged
Toma's
us, chat.
body.
Let's not disappoint. That's crazy. She upgraded from
It really-
tragedy to
it really
disaster.
do be like that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Coming to a theater near you, Toma tragedy. Jesus, it's like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the way I like to think of it is that I was nerfed. I'm too powerful on my own. so
Way
I
That's
too
what I'm
powerful.
saying. I'm way
Yep,
too freaking
yep.
good.
This is
Yeah.
clearly a conspiracy by the devs.
Exactly.
Honestly, they probably like messed up. They fat fingered on some of the buttons, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this seems good."
Yeah.
Oopsies,
Mhm.
big problems, because there's like first there's the lacking toes,
Mm.
then there's the fruits
Mm.
where I can't have.
That
the
your
big
sister? That's
toes,
me.
And then there's
That's literally
the story
me.
Of my glow stick back.
I feel like you literally talked about this exact topic with you being allergic
Well,
to strawberries
I
today.
too have a glow
It just
stick
never,
back and,
never fucking
my
changes,
back.
man. Oh my
Like,
god.
It is not a terribly glow sticky
Oh
back.
boy. Since you're
but,
getting better with fruits, did you need a buff? No, my debuff was just removed with the new software
I think
patch.
I brought this on
Yeah.
myself. This is not a thing of me being nerfed, or just over the years. My posture has not been the best. I say literally as I straighten myself up right now.
Oh.
That's one of the things I need. Is just I have actively not taken affiliate on my channel.
My
Part of
posture
that
is
is
not the
because
best. Oh.
I've been tinkering with the idea of simul streaming to YouTube, which you can't do as an affiliate, and also just because
Well, we have already.
my following is small enough that just
That's already
I
changed.
felt that.
but oh no,
Get
I've what I am able
No
to
toes,
do
Toma.
and
That's crazy. It's
the,
because
you
I
know,
lack
just
toes
benefits I'm able to
intolerance.
get from my job, going full time or attempting to go full time for content creation just does not.
Okay.
That a good service is Tiltify.
Okay, we're
there's a
talking
couple
about
other
charities.
We're past back and
My
settled
posture can't
in
be
the
bad
big
if I have no
city.
posture.
You've
That's
expressed
crazy.
interest in ASMR.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm gonna.
Yes. Oh my god, I've wanted to try ASMR for the longest time. I think for years now. I love listening to ASMR so much. It's something about those like you know, like the bubbly sounds or like the clicky clacky. I love how it sounds. It's super
Yeah,
relaxing,
same.
and I've always
Yeah.
wanted to try doing it. So I definitely want to maybe
free?
do like an ASMR stream here and there in the future.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's
like
Just
I
wanted to
don't
let you guys know.
I'm really
Raise your hand
skeptical.
if you guys saw the just chatting portion with Vivi and VTuber Talk, aka Jay, earlier today. It was around like 4 or 5 p.m. PST, like 5 hours or so ago. I just want to let you guys know that Vivi is one of the friends that convinced me to try ASMR. She is literally one of the friends in our friend group back then that was like, you should try it, you should definitely do it. And I didn't think to try it, and I didn't want to pay for the mic. No shot. Yeah. It was Vivi and a couple other friends, one of which graduated, another which stopped streaming. But yeah, it was that friend group, and they're actually the ones that convinced me. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. And then my friend graduated, and I was like, I shouldn't like take time to just like hesitate anymore. I'll just do it. And then I got into it after my friend graduated. And then I stopped a couple months later. Sag G word, yeah.
Cool about going into it. Because I think I talk too much. I think I'm too loud.
Oh, yeah?
Because I never shut up.
No, you don't say. Never
Okay,
shuts
well,
up.
hey, trust
Guys,
me,
it's
you're
real.
in a safe space here, Toma. The whole point is to talk, so talk. I've talked too much already anyways.
Guys,
No, you're
she said the
good, you're
thing.
good to go. But like, I don't know.
Oh my god. How many subs to hear an old Toma ASMR segment?
Ever since I started
Oh, you
streaming,
guys
I
don't
was
want to
like,
hear
dude, I
that. You
wanna do
guys do not want to hear
ASMR.
that.
Like, I want to eat like 17 bags of Takis next to one of
That's
those
what I'm
cool
saying.
ASMR.
Real.
Oh, that's a whole
Real.
different type
Toma
of thing. 'Cause then it's
real.
like ASMR and like I don't know what
Mukbang.
qualifies as
Mukbang.
mukbang or mukbang. I'm not sure the exact pronunciation, but
I wanna
you
hear
know,
it. We
like
do. What do
eating
you mean?
ASMR, like that sounds like the life because it's just all right. You know,
I actually made one ASMR video. One singular ASMR video. And it was the best. Did you like it? Waiting for Toma writes an essay while she beats you ASMR. That's crazy. I remember. 3DO ASMR mic for Throne. I have one, but I use a Go XLR right now. So you use typically XLR mics or XLR cables, and the mic I have is the cheapest one, so I can't use the XLR mic cable or whatever. The cables aren't compatible last time I checked, unless I'm incorrect, but yeah.
you know, some people are super nervous about eating on stream because they don't want you to hear
Literally
the crunch. but
ASMR at the
what is
time with
point?
Toma
What's
was
the
like
crunch?
glorified
What
just
is
chatting.
what is
Literally
the
glorified just
advertising
chatting
was
with
the crunch?
like
What if people came because they want
on
to
the
hear
sides,
the
just
crunch?
Exactly. It's like you hear the crunch, like the while you're eating something, and then you get to eat while you're making.
That's literally what it was. I was just
oh my
chatting, and
God.
I'd go
Good
like,
time. Sounds like a very good time. And dang it, this is making me hungry.
Honestly, same. I got up early today for my my marathon training arc, and I didn't really get to eat too much until like I speed ran pizza before this.
Yeah, that's right. You were sending the message of just, you know, speedrun pizza
they
any
give me a
percent.
sub goal now.
Now, unfortunately, pizza does not crunch.
I don't think you guys really want Toma
Unless you have,
ASMR.
like,
It's
really
like not,
crunchy
it's
crust
not
on your pizza.
cutesy, you know. A
Yeah,
lot of
maybe,
people
like,
have like
crispy-
cute ASMR where they like
Crispy crust.
tuck you into
What
bed
What is
and
your
like,
favorite
you know,
type of pizza?
cuddle
As
with
in,
you.
like, you know,
I just like make
is there
sounds
a
and talk
particular way
about
that
going to the
you
gym.
like the crust? What are your favorite toppings? And do you have a favorite
want
pizza
it?
brand?
You really want Toma ASMR? Okay, I'm gonna go turn on my heater because it's kind of hot. Okay, or not kind of hot. I want it to be kind of hot. It's really cold. It's like 68 degrees in my room right now. So I'm gonna go turn off my heater or turn on my heater, and then we'll come back. Right now at 3.5K, if we reach it tonight, we will have crazy Toma lore, and you guys can choose what you want to do with that information. If we hit 4K tomorrow, we can do ASMR. I'll be back.
That's a good question. This sounds sacrilegious. I
Oh,
eat
dear.
my pizza because I eat it without cheese.
Well, if you're lactose intolerant, that's
Yeah.
forgivable. Like that isn't because you know, woke up and you're just like, ew, cheese on pizza is gross, so I don't want it and I will just have it without it. This is medical requirements, so
Yeah.
you are exempt from anyone who tries to say that what you're doing is sacrilegious. It is literally the health card.
Pizza with tomato sauce.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Okay.
What did I miss?
pizza
Why
with
did you guys
tomato
all say
sauce
let's
is, like,
go? Is it
classic,
because
so you
of
have to
the
have it with
ASMR?
that. But what I
No
like
way.
to do is like, you know those like build your own pizza places where you can get like unlimited pizza toppings?
Yeah.
Like, I like going to those places because normally if you go to like a normal pizza place, they'll be like,
All right, we got pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, that everything's already
pepperoni.
prepared.
That's the
and then
most
you need to
cursed
get,
shit
like, a
I've ever
specially
heard.
made
Pizza
thing
with no
because you
cheese.
can't
Oh yeah,
have
for a
the
while
cheese,
I
but
would eat
if it's
pizza
a
with no
build your
cheese.
own,
Just
it's
tomato
alright from
sauce,
the get-go, it's
meats,
just
every
no
single meat
cheese,
possible,
and then it's real simple.
toppings, and that's it.
Yeah.
No
so, like,
cheese.
I like going to those places
Because I was
what
like
do is
so
I get
terribly
like,
lactose
the normal
intolerant.
tomato sauce.
I could not handle it.
And like void, I get bacon. But what comes after is I pile up on all of the toppings, so I get every single meat and every vegetable.
Yeah, that way, because that way, the cheese helps.
Now you're
to
more
cut
tolerant?
the-
Yeah, I like deal with
the
it
innate
now.
sort of acidity
Yeah.
of the tomato
If
sauce.
we hit
Otherwise, it's super overwhelming.
3.5k now and 4k
So
tomorrow,
if you
we
don't
get
have the
old
cheese, you have
Toma
to have all these other
ASMR.
things
That's
to
crazy.
sort of compensate
Didn't
for
Chad
the
blow
lack
the
of
pizza
cheese.
for
That
Toma
makes
once?
total sense.
Yeah, and then
that,
like
my
accidentally
father,
doxed myself.
is not lactose intolerant, but there's something with milk fat that just does not agree with him. So
I literally
whenever he
accidentally
gets
doxed myself the
pizza,
one
now he
time
will do
I
similar
did
things that
a
he'll
build the
just, you know,
pizza
pile up
segment
on the
on stream.
veggies and
It was for some
whatnot.
kind of like
And,
special event,
like,
and I
that's
thought,
good.
okay,
I myself,
I distinctly remember
I
this,
enjoy
okay,
pineapple.
because I got raided by Numi during this special event when I was supposed to pick out a cheese pizza or something, and you guys could choose the orders I wanted, and then like the actual toppings I wanted on my pizza. And I double checked on a second monitor to see if anything would happen, and I was like, oh no, we're chill, nothing happened. I even tried like submitting everything was okay. So I was like, okay, hey guys, it would be really crazy, I hope I don't dox myself, but I just checked and everything's okay. I started going through the pizza toppings, and at the very end I clicked on one box and it auto-filled with my like every information, and I was like, and then everyone was like, and I was like, did you guys see anything? And they're like, see what? Weird that your stream glitched out, Toma. Huh. Weird. Why did it just glitch out? Toma, I only saw a black screen. Maybe you should end your stream and restart it because like maybe there's a glitch in your stream. And I was like, yeah guys, that's a really good idea. So I ended my stream, removed the fucking archive, and then I started again right after because I was like, oh wow guys, that was really weird. I don't know why my stream turned black for a second. Anyways, I ordered my pizza and we're gonna get it soon. Like I just had a glitch in the stream. Oopsies. Oops. I see nothing.
On my pizza. Anyone in the chat can fight me.
Why does this sound familiar?
I
Was
am
this
one of
last
those
year?
people.
No, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, I
loved
think.
pineapple on pizza before it was cool
2 or
and
3 years
before
ago.
it was
Definitely not
controversial.
last.
Like,
I
just,
love pineapple on pizza too.
it's so good.
Because
And,
it was before
well,
I moved to
I hate to
my
break this to you,
house.
Toma.
I lived in a house for like 2 years.
pineapple's fruit.
And then, like, when you built your PC and you had a glitch. Yeah, exactly. That's how we learned her
I'm
name was
sorry.
Genevieve. Shh. Don't say that. We're just talking about
That is
pineapple.
a very...
I've had enough.
What if there could be more? I have good news for you, Toma.
I like pineapple on my pizza. I'll be honest. I like pineapple on my pizza. If you don't like it, we can get a pizza where half of it has pineapple and the other half doesn't. I just like it. I'm a fan. I think in life, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it doesn't matter what you like or what you don't like. As long as you're respectful and you don't
I'd like to withdraw
mind.
my application I sent
like-
earlier.
That's crazy. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's okay to like things that other people don't like, as long as you're not hurting anyone. I like pineapple on pizza. Do I need pineapple at every single pizza place? Do I need pineapple whenever I eat every single slice of pizza? No. But I like it. I think it's good. I just don't really go out of my way to get it because you have to pay extra for toppings. It's what else you get with pizza, with the pineapple on pizza. All meat. I get every single meat possible. At those build your own pizza places, I get every meat possible. Bell peppers, mushrooms, olives, pineapple. Yeah. If we get pizza together, I'll take your cheese if you take my pineapple. I eat pineapple with I eat pineapple with pizza, and I eat cheese with pizza. My cheese is there now. I can eat it.
Chocolate
Yes.
croissants don't have fruit.
But they have milk.
Dang it!
Bro,
Okay, there's still a
this is
chance.
so sad. Toma like cannot eat anything. She can't eat dairy. She can't have chocolate. She can't have ice cream. She can't have cakes, cookies, none of that. She can't have any fruit. She can't have shaved ice. She can't have like anything. What the hell? I love doing barbecue sauce over tomato sauce. I personally don't because I think barbecue sauce is a little bit overpowering at times.
Those are like any particularly adventurous or fun food stories or things that you've tried
But barbecue
or made.
sauce is good. I like barbecue sauce in general, but I think it's overpowering.
Food stories.
sometimes.
Oh my god! Off the top of my head, holy, there's so many foods. I love them all too much to pick one.
Based.
Oh man.
Well, I never said you had to pick one. I
Based.
just said, you know, like,
True.
give me some of your favorites. So,
What am I gonna say? Meat.
I really
K
like.
barbecue. Sushi. K barbecue. Sushi.
Okay, so I have this thing.
K barbecue. Sushi. Spicy Chinese chicken. Tomato and egg. Tomato hot pot.
I had this phase where I would go out and I'd pay like so. Oh my god, this is so expensive. Holy Jesus! I don't even use a wallet. I have like a Ziploc bag for my
Panda
wallet.
Express
But I
eggplant.
use like $20 to get fancy coffee. You know, like those cute latte.
Okay, I do
latte
like
art
those
thingies?
actually.
You know?
I am a fan.
Oh.
sorry, something just fell on my end. I'm all good. I'm good though.
I,
Yes.
I actually
yeah,
I actually
latte,
do like fancy
latte
cafes,
art.
but I'm not.
But oh my goodness, I hope it
Oh.
tasted
I don't
good
really
at
think
least.
too much about it.
Yeah, I love like I don't know. I think like presentation of food is super important. Like the food has to look pretty for the eyes.
This was
so it
2021. You
makes
still had the
tummy
Ziploc
happy,
bag
you know?
last
Like,
year. Yeah, I
yummy,
used the
yummy in my
Ziploc
tummy,
bag
but it
as
has
my
to look
wallet.
good first, you know? So
Yes.
I really, really like it when there's like the pretty latte art.
I
And
do.
For a while, I'd pay
do.
like, dude, prices are too expensive.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like paying for
I
cute
like
lattes
avocado toast.
and
I like
avocados.
fancy lattes.
Okay.
Hey, everybody has their thing that they
Toma,
enjoy.
this is
and that
bad
makes
for your
them
macros,
happy.
man.
And you know,
True.
money exists to be spent. You can't take it with you, so use it to make you happy. And if it makes you happy, then do it. You know, like be responsible.
Avocado
yeah.
toast.
Never
and
be ashamed
lattes?
for
Bro,
spending,
no way.
you know, like spending expendable income.
Why did you use a Ziploc bag? I
on
was
stuff
poor.
you
I didn't have a
like.
wallet.
Yeah,
I don't know what
think
you want me
it's
to tell
good
you.
to like treat yourself every once in
Yeah.
a while. You know, like
Oh.
if I'm eating like avocado toast and coffee every day, then that's like
It's
maybe
a bit much,
not.
but you know, like a once a week thing.
Yeah, once a
That's
week is
fine.
fine.
Yeah. Wait.
It's yummy.
Is avocado a fruit? Is it?
Yes, you become allergic
it's
to
a
it in 1 year.
weird One. It's not.
Toma,
a
you become
normally
allergic to it in
fruity
1 year.
fruit,
You cannot eat it
'cause
after
has
a while.
The big seed.
Yeah, it
So,
has a seed
like,
in it.
in that, you know,
You become
seed
allergic to it in 1 year.
technicality, I
Eat as
don't
much
think
as you
of it
want.
a fruit.
Yeah, but like I don't know. You know, like when you eat an avocado and sometimes it's just like it's not ripe enough, so it just like makes your throat itchy.
Oh,
You-
no, she's
you-
already allergic.
No.
She's already
Well,
allergic.
to be fair, I don't eat a lot of avocado.
She's already allergic.
so-
It's over. 07.
I don't know if that is a thing or if that's your allergies. I
07.
can't actually
Girl.
say.
No, it's like when
I
you
can eat them
it,
now.
Sometimes if it's
Sometimes.
not, like,
It's a
just the
50-50.
right
The
consistency, or,
foreshadowing
like, if
with
it's
the
not,
itchy
if it's
throat.
not ripe enough, then it's
Oh,
like
man.
water, and then it gets like super itchy.
Oh.
And then sometimes when it's like too mushed or too ripe, then it gets kind of.
No, Toma. No, you're allergic.
You're allergic. No. I
Toma
My-
VTuber stops eating
my
avocado
avocado
toast after
toast.
this event.
my.
I do not know.
She becomes so deathly allergic she
like
can't
I
even
said,
have a
when
slice.
you get to the city, get a better allergist.
Yeah, I need a whole list of this. Wait, I can't have my fancy avocado toast and my no.
Yeah, it's okay. You move on to protein
Oh
maxing.
my God.
Avocado is not that good for
My heart
macros
is
anyways.
shattering.
Don't worry. It's okay, Toma. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Actual-
thank you for the follow, Detect, and I hope things are going well in Brazil.
Welcome to Brazil.
Sorrow in her voice.
Hello.
Even
Welcome,
back
welcome.
then,
Thank you for the follow.
she was
Hello,
just
hello.
limit testing. I was.
So any
Were you boxing back then?
like,
No, I did some
particularly,
other
you know,
insane
favorite
freaking
types
thing,
of
and then I also
foods,
worked with
anything
kids for
that,
like
you know,
6 years.
when you have a meal, not necessarily something that you would eat every day, but are there foods that just you know, make you happy?
K barbecue.
Ooh, I think
K barbecue. Sushi. K barbecue. Sushi. Hot pot. Tomato. Panda Express. Tofu and eggplant. Teriyaki chicken. Chow mein. Super greens. Chinese spicy chicken.
think like I have like two things or maybe three. I have like three comfort foods. Like I'll
Tomato
eat
and
these,
egg.
like all the time. So the first one.
Tomato and egg. Tomato, carrot, onion soup. Perfect. I get to educate myself on old Toma. Yo, get out of here right now. Get out of here right now. Please, please, I need you to look away. I need you to look away. I need your impression of me to stay good. Please, look away. Do not. This is not my proudest moment. Okay. You can still turn back. It's fine. It's not too late. It's not too late to turn back. Please. I'm learning. Oh no.
I like spicy food, but I can't handle it.
Okay.
But like when I'm feeling like you know, a little adventurous, I like this there's like this Chinese spicy chicken thing
I knew it.
that I really like.
What I say, guys. What I say, guys. Consistency. If you need one woman that's consistent, you know Toma vtuber is her, okay? Consistent working with kids for 6 years. Consistent running marathons for 4 years. Consistent freaking working at food stuff for 2 years. Consistent streaming for 5 years. Consistent liking the same foods.
It's like they serve it cold. So it's like spicy cold
Spicy
Still not
cold
impressed,
chicken.
text
and the
DX.
oh my.
チェしてくれてありがとう.
So like the sauce is like kind of sweet.
Is this the one
and
where it's fried
spicy,
chicken? No,
and
it's
super
cold
refreshing when
cold
you're
chicken.
Like, oh my god, it's way too hot outside.
It's
So
cold
then
chicken
you eat
marinated
the
in spicy
food
sauce.
because it's cold. So you're like, oh my god, it's so refreshing. My brain is going wow, blah, 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 blah. And then the spice starts hitting you, so you're
What's
not
your favorite
too
chow mein?
cold. So it's like you.
I don't really like it.
It's like icy hot, but in your mouth.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
What's Chinese spicy
'Cause,
chicken? I like 口水鸡. It's like Sichuan. It's like a Sichuan kind of chicken dish. Let me find it for you guys. It's the mouth-watering chicken that Suko likes to call the suck and fuck chicken because she couldn't remember what it was. She just knew it had something to do with the mouth. 口水鸡. Yeah, she literally, I think when we first met and we started getting to know each other, she talked to me and she was like, don't you like the suck and fuck chicken? And I was like, the what? And she's like, isn't that your favorite food? Your suck and fuck Chinese chicken. And I was like, that's not right. Here, 口水鸡. It's called like mouth-watering chicken if you want it to be like pretty translation, but it's actually like, if you want to do like straight up translation, it's saliva chicken because it's really good and refreshing and spicy, but not too spicy. So you eat it as an appetizer with rice and it like helps with your appetite. So it's like, it's yummy. It's yummy and cold. It's good. I like it. Saliva chicken, yeah. Saliva, mouth-watering chicken, 口水鸡. I'm a big fan. I like it. Is it made with Toma saliva? Guys, gun him down. Get rid of this guy. Get him down. Get him out of here. But I do like this chicken.
Good.
Chow mein or lo mein?
It's like
I don't
sesame chicken,
really like
but
noodles.
spicy. Like
Ooh, okay.
Like I'll eat them if
okay.
they're there, but I don't go out of my way to eat
Yeah,
them.
sesame chicken's good. Like, gosh, I'm now realizing I haven't had Chinese food in a while.
oh, I love eating it so much. There's like so many different types too. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
oh.
Like I've been eating a lot more Japanese lately. That I really enjoy sushi and Japanese curry. Well, I enjoy
love
most
sushi,
curries. Like,
Japanese curry,
I don't care if it's
katsu.
Thai curry, Indian curry.
Do you prefer white meat
just
over dark?
the past really
I don't have a preference.
3-4
I need to
years,
sneeze.
I have learned the joys of curry.
Oh, I feel like I haven't had enough curry. I've only had like the basic Japanese curry and then maybe like a couple others
I don't have a
along
preference
the way,
over
but
white or dark
nothing-
meat
Well,
as long as
if
it
you
tastes good.
can't handle spiciness, that's the thing of just you don't want Indian curry because Indian curry is spicy by nature. Like even
still
if
like
you
eating chicken
ask
feet.
for Indian
Chicken
curry to be
feet, I
mild,
only like
it is
when
still
it's
going
like
to be
that
spicy.
red
Just
sauce.
that is how Indian curry
It's
is
your eye
prepared.
twitching before you sneeze.
It is possible to get mild Japanese
my
curry,
God.
and but Thai curry is definitely one where there's a lot of different Thai curries, and that can
Honestly,
range
I
from
still feel like I haven't
mild
had
to
a lot
very
of
spicy.
curry.
But
I've had like
Thai
I've
curry,
had curry
at
a
least
couple times,
in
but
my
I don't think I
experience,
like know
you
too
can
much
ask for
about
it to be
curries
mild and it
enough
will
to
actually
really
be mild.
say
Whereas
that
in
I
my
like
experience,
curry.
you can
Like
ask
I
for
enjoy it, but I don't
Indian
know
curry to be
enough
mild,
about
and it will
them.
not actually be mild.
Oh.
I like
like
the
you ask for
green
it to be
curry
mild and they're
whenever I
like,
go to
"Haha."
like
They're
Thai
like,
restaurants.
okay,
There's like a red
it will
curry
be
and a green
relatively
curry.
mild, as in you know,
Japanese curry
it
is
won't
also pretty
be
good.
death in your mouth, hot. Okay, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can't make it so
What's
it
your opinion
is
on Steph
not
Curry?
hot at all.
Oh my
Whereas
god.
Goat.
Thai curry can be not hot at all.
Japanese curry is my favorite. Thai is good. Indian super
Ooh,
strong and also super
I need
scent
to try
filled.
some good curry. I don't have enough around me. Yeah.
Making my own version of Indian curry was really
And
spicy,
what were
but
the
hot
others? Because
AF.
you mentioned that there were 2 or 3.
I don't think I've had too much Indian curry.
The
I've probably had it
second one-
only like a couple
The
times.
second one is okay.
I don't want to try more though.
I think the last one.
I need
more
to
exciting,
sneeze,
so
you
I'll save
guys.
that last. But the second one is peanut butter.
You sent me a picture.
I forgot about this. I had a peanut butter phase. I used to eat peanut butter straight out of the fucking bottle, the jar. Like I would just eat it. And like at one point I ate like I think like almost an entire jar of peanut butter in one sitting. Spoon directly from the peanut butter jar. Smooth, by the way. I don't like it when it's crunchy. I feel like it's just like an insane surprise for no reason. I just want to eat it smooth. What the fuck? Let me be. Okay, you guys can listen to this. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Okay, I do need to pee, but I'll let you guys listen to this and you can tell me what I said after I'm back.
Of an empty. I forgot to upload the photo here. You know what? Maybe give me a second. I'm just gonna do this here. I'm not gonna use. Did I download it? I don't know if I did. You keep talking about peanut butter. I'll get this prepared.
Okay, so the thing is, like, I love peanut butter so much. I think back when I used to eat chocolate a lot, I would eat like Reese's, like the Reese's.
Ooh,
not Pops, the cups.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
like,
I like peanut butter. I love chocolate and peanut butter.
Like it's such a good combination, and I love it so much.
Oh,
But
yeah.
once I stopped being able to eat chocolate, my brain was like, "Oh, no more chocolate, easy."
Well, at
just
least
eat
we
peanut
have the
butter."
other half. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I started eating more peanut butter, and I'd eat it with like crackers or in sandwiches, and then so what happened earlier last year, I had like a tiny peanut butter jar, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm almost done with this jar. I finished this jar in like a couple months. I guess it's time to buy a new one." So I went to like my local like Target, I guess. I went to a Target and I was like, "Oh, time to buy new peanut butter jar. Which brand will it be? Which type will it be?"
Oh, there it is. That is
So-
that is a big image. Let me shrink down this image. Goodness, that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? I'm silly. Let's do. Where'd it go? There we go.
Oh my
Ha.
God.
Yes. This is the picture that Toma sent me the other day, and I was like, at first I thought it was art because I saw like the swirly design, and I was like, oh, does Toma do art too? Is this a little design thing? I was like, oh wait, no, that's the inside of a jar.
That's the inside of
Now, as long as you don't tell me that you ate this all in a day, like it is perfectly natural to have a jar of peanut butter and to eventually finish a jar of peanut butter. That if this took you, you know, like a week, a couple of weeks, a month, that this is not a horrifying picture. As long as you tell me this wasn't a full jar 24 hours prior.
No. I just like sometimes I just take out a spoon and I eat like a couple spoonfuls
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
fine. That's fine.
What
like,
the
you know,
fuck
peanut
kind
butter
of
as a
peanut
snack, just a
butter is
couple
that?
spoonfuls,
Why does
nothing
she
wrong
eat
with
it so
that.
cleanly?
Yeah. It's my
Oh
it's
my
protein,
God.
you know?
Yeah, it's good.
Holy shit!
protein,
What is this new quest?
I guess. Well,
What the fuck? I come
it's
back and there's a
not
fucking
fruit,
quest.
so that's fine.
Hold up, 1 second, you guys.
True.
I need to put on
and
my
it's sort of
tracking
ironic
stuff.
because
Give me
you know,
a
peanut
second.
butter allergies or just
Literally,
peanut
give me a
allergies in
second. I didn't
general are
realize
one of the
a new
most
quest
common
appeared.
out
What the
there.
fuck?
So,
Yeah.
knock on wood. Hopefully, you don't develop that. That hopefully, at the very least, you are spared from that one.
Hopefully my body's just like, oh, yep, here's the big list. Let's skip over this common one. All the other ones, all right, check the box.
Yep,
check the
yep,
box.
yep.
We're allergic now. Yeah, you know, completely normal. But yeah, I don't eat the whole thing in 24 hours. But I think there are a couple of times. So I used to do like movie nights every weekend. Or not every weekend, every week. In my Discord server. So during the movie, for like the entirety of the 2 hours, I would just like take out a peanut butter jar and I would just eat like non-stop spoons full of the peanut butter.
What could it be? It's for
So
you to
it's
find
like
out.
every week I get a little
Could
bit
be something
more,
exciting.
You know?
Could be something
Not an
very
absolute
underwhelming.
glutton,
You'd never
just,
know.
Just a little.
Gotta sleep for
Just
work.
a-
Thanks so much for being here. Hope to
just
see
a
you
small
tomorrow.
glutton.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Thank
a
you so
small,
much.
Small glutton.
Thank you,
It's
thank you,
just
thank
a
you.
little
Surely
bit.
nobody
Not
wants
a
this.
big deal, you know? But yes, I
So
have
is
gone
peanut
through,
butter
like,
okay for
3
Toma or
jars of
no?
peanut butter at this
Yes,
point.
it's okay.
I'm
I
about
can't
to,
have
upgrade
like
to
raw
an
peanuts or like
industrial
steamed
size
peanuts.
peanut
Processed
butter
peanut is
jar.
fine.
Get the big Costco
Processed peanut
jar.
is okay, and because peanut butter is
Yeah,
like
when you buy
processed,
in bulk,
it's
it's
alright.
cheaper, you know. So
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
want
you're being
Toma to step
economical.
on me. I want her to step
yeah, it
stomp
makes
me to a
sense.
pulp.
It just
Oh,
works.
you missed a sub
It's
as,
good
as a
stuff.
thank you,
I'm
by the way.
just-
Okay, give me 1
Yes.
second.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold
This
up.
is fine. This is fine.
クンくん、サブしてくれてありがとうございます。
The last comfort
りがとうご
food
ざい
I
ます
have, the big one,
Here.
is actually tomato soup.
How on brand.
I knew it. Did you guys know? Whenever I'm sick, I like to eat tomato soup. I really like to eat tomato soup whenever I'm sick, but because it's really acidic, I have to wait until I'm like about to get better. So I can't have it first day of being sick, but I have it like when I'm already starting to feel better. I just love eating like a good tomato soup.
Brand.
I'm looking forward to doing so.
I love tomato soup
I love
so much. It's like whenever I
why
start
I'm
feeling
Toma.
kind of funky wonky, like tomato soup's there for me. Like
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it, but
I just love it.
you know, like
like
when you
clam
feel
chowder
like
when I'm
eating
sick.
something, but then you
The
don't really
trigger,
feel
I
like
can
eating
have
anything.
Processed
Tomato
and
soup.
cooked tomato.
If it's cold,
When it's
tomato
it's
soup.
raw, it
If it's
depends.
hot,
I can maybe
tomato
have it.
soup.
It's
I
a
don't
50-50.
like hot tomato soup, but I love gazpacho. I really like
I've
cold
never
tomato
had
soup.
gazpacho.
Yeah,
That-
I like it when it's like
For
cooled
whatever
down a little.
reason, I
But like, yeah,
like-
lukewarm tomato soup
don't
is
get me
good.
wrong. I like tomato sauce and stuff, so I don't have a
Mhm.
problem with cooked
Can
tomatoes.
I change my after
But for whatever
groceries
reason,
dish to
Maybe it's the consistency.
tomato soup? Is it too late?
that,
It's too late.
Like
It's just
tomato
cold
soup,
soup.
I think is a bit thicker
Why is
than
it
gazpacho.
cold?
Or maybe
Yeah.
it's just like
Mm.
gazpacho has a couple other ingredients that make it a bit
Mm.
just more refreshing, and just that for whatever reason, tomato soup has never truly
Have you had
spoken to me.
menudo?
But I know a lot of
No.
people love it.
I don't know. It's like I feel like I have a lot of good memories of it because whenever I get sick,
Mm.
tomato soup is there for me.
Yeah,
Through
and
tough
there is
times.
True.
absolutely just memory foods and comfort foods of just even if it's not like the most complex taste in the world, that it's one that makes you happy. That my big comfort food, well, I suppose one of my comfort foods
Oh my god,
is
holy
just
Factor!
peanut butter and chocolate.
Do you guys
I
know
really enjoy that.
if you sign up for Factor
my
for the first
favorite
time
food,
using
and this is
my
something that
link,
has come up in
you'll be
previous
able to
streams,
get
so,
your first box
I
for
am from
50%
Maryland.
off.
I do
and
not currently
free
live in
shipping,
Maryland, but I grew up in Maryland, and
You'll also get
there's
10
a stereotype
minutes to the timer.
of Marylanders
Yeah, heartburn or what?
loving crabs.
Think about it.
Of just Maryland blue crabs.
I love crabs.
And I am here to say
I love
that
crabs.
I absolutely embody that stereotype.
Oh, I've never had. Wait, what's the difference between like a Maryland blue crab and like a normal blue crab?
It
What's the specialty?
it's a
I love
difference
crabs.
in
Cinema.
taste, in just the meat, and also
Really?
it's usually
I
done
love
with a
seafood.
spice blend called Old Bay, which was first made in Baltimore and now
I love.
like you can find Old Bay
I love
in
seafood
a Target
so
or in a
much.
Kmart or gosh, I just said Kmart. What the heck?
Kmart?
Walmart.
What the heck
I
is a
haven't been to
Kmart?
I don't know if Kmart's still around. Jeez. Anyway,
Kmart.
like that just Old Bay is now owned
Any
by
form of
McCormick,
shellfish will
that
actually
spice
tell me,
giant.
oh,
So you
that's
can
rough.
find it. It's very easy to find.
That's
It's
rough,
usually in
that's
these
rough.
yellow containers
Is
with
he
a blue
Australian?
label.
He said he grew up in Maryland.
And
Never
it
had
is
seafood
a
boil before.
amazing
I heard it was
spice.
good.
It's really an allspice that
Oh, I kind of want
Marylanders will
to. I've
put
only
it
had
in
seafood boil
basically
like 2 or
anything.
3
You can put it
times.
on
It's the
chicken,
thing where
on
you have
fish,
like
but
the whole
crabs
table
are,
filled with seafood, right?
like
And then you
where
eat
it's
it.
known for.
Oh my gosh,
And,
I really want to eat it again. I
I guess
love
the best way to
seafood
describe
so freaking
how
much.
Maryland crabs are different, like, because there's Alaskan crab and that's good. Like
I
I'm
think
a snob
so.
in that I will
Oh my God, we
always
should
say Maryland
go.
blue crabs are better than other crabs.
When
but
I'm
I
free
love
from my
crabs in general,
subathon.
and will say that all crabs are good. But it's sort of the difference of
When I'm free from the shackles of my
what's a good
subathon,
sort
we
of
should
way to
go.
describe it of
Yeah, in like 2026, shut the fuck up.
different fish, because
It's crazy.
it's just it's a different like
next
subtype
one?
of fish. It's
That's
not
crazy.
even that the waters in Maryland are special.
Yeah,
so
I
it
love-
makes
I
it
love
better or
seafood.
anything.
I
No, it's like that. It is a
really like
it is
oysters,
a,
actually.
There's different.
That's like a litmus
subspecies
test that I
of
usually have,
animals that
where if
there's
someone
subspecies
doesn't like oysters,
of
I'm like, it's
fish
over.
And of
Out.
of fruits even. 'cause,
When
you
you're
know,
gonna
you
go
have
over the
your Granny
applications
Smith apples and you have
tomorrow,
your
I
regular
think, depending on
apples,
how
so there's
long
different types and they
the
have different
subathon
flavors.
goes.
And
Tomorrow.
that Maryland blue crabs are just a different type of
Yeah, so
crabs
tomorrow's
that are
gonna
native
be,
to Maryland and the surrounding areas.
cherry stream.
And that just they
Tomorrow's
are
gonna be
very
cherry
iconic,
stream,
and that's
partner
how
applications,
Maryland
and
sort
then
of
some
got
other
the
stuff as well.
stereotype of it, because
Do you
They're
like
very
raw
popular
oysters or
food there
cooked?
because they're good.
Either or,
Oh,
raw.
So they're just built
How do mods
different,
get
I
access to
guess.
the apps
They
to
are
vet them?
literally
Oh,
just built different.
They're just
Yes.
built different. I've never tried them.
That's a good
I have
question.
to
They're very
go there
good. If
someday.
you ever visit
I'll probably
Maryland,
do the segment later on in the
just
night, so it's okay
since
if
it
we
is, you know,
review them
seafood
during
that
the day.
it's not usually something
okay
that
with
you
cooked
can
oysters,
get
so that counts,
in
right?
other areas, or if you are going
that's
to get
okay,
them in other
yeah.
areas, they're going to be even more expensive.
Don't tell Ace he's gonna delete mine.
But you know,
Ooh.
if you ever end up, you know, in Washington D.C. or in Baltimore
Mhm.
or someplace like that, that Maryland blue crabs, if you can get them, they are amazing.
Everything's better raw.
And just
Food wise.
that is my comfort food that
Good night, Bentley.
I
Thanks
love.
so
I
much for
only
being
get to
here.
have them like once a year or
Oyasumi.
so whenever I go home for a family vacation. But I got to have it for the first time in 2 years actually.
The
Like
record
a
for
month ago,
Subathon is
because I
currently
didn't go home to visit family in
1,152
2020.
days.
Yeah.
Chat, you know
but
what to
was
do.
able to
That's crazy.
a month ago.
Realistically, I think I
went
mentioned
out of
this
my-
at
I
the
was like,
start of
I am
Subathon,
having
but
my
I'm pretty
crabs,
sure
gosh darn it.
there's a set cap for it. There's a
Dude,
set
that
cap for the
sounds so good. Now I
Subathon
want crabs.
because I have like a thing where I
But
like
I'm not
quality
even in
over
Maryland.
quantity.
What am I gonna do?
Someday.
Dude,
But we'll talk
someday,
about that if we hit
someday.
it.
Another
Chicken?
thing
I
to
actually
add to
hated
the
chicken
bucket
sashimi.
list.
Oh,
Yes.
what? I want to try it. I really want to try
Ooh,
chicken
maybe
sashimi.
maybe
It
they'll
looks
take a
kinda
spot
cool.
on my top 3 comfort foods.
Mhm.
Maybe.
Who knows?
How's your new year going
Who
so far?
knows? We'll find out when I have them. Holy. Yeah,
Good.
I don't think my story with tomato soup is
mm.
as
Hi, Snap.
happy
Hi,
as
hi.
that.
Everyone say hi,
I have
hi.
it whenever I get like the flu every year.
Bye, all. Bye, bye. Oyasumi, toyasumi.
Yeah, it's like
It's
whenever
not good.
I
It
have
tastes
it,
exactly how
I
you
have,
think it
like,
would.
really weird fever.
Wait, that sounds good. Like, that sounds good to me. I would eat chicken raw, honestly. I'd do it for fun.
dreams. So
Oh,
I
dear.
associate them with my tomato soup.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
Raw
one
chicken sounds
time,
good. Hell yeah.
I think it was like
I've always wanted to eat it.
I had like a really bad case of the flu, so I was gone for like 2 weeks. I think it was a couple years ago. I literally I couldn't feel my legs and they turned into spaghetti. And
Oh, I
was
remember
like,
this.
"Oh,
Yeah,
I will
I
now
cried.
lie on the ground.
I cried
perish.
when I had the flu
And I had
at this
like,
time.
it was so bad. I was just
Ask your
having
mom to make
tomato soup
wings
during that
again.
time
No,
because I
no,
was too
absolutely
sick
not.
to eat anything else. And I would have these really vivid dreams where I would live my entire life.
Oh my goodness.
Like I was like lawyer.
Oh my god, I remember this. There was one time I had the flu and I got extremely sick because whenever I get sick, I get really sick. It's not like a sniffle and that's it. I get really sick whenever I get sick. Which is why if I ever see you guys at cons and you guys are sick and you really want to see me, I'd appreciate if you just told me and you like stayed further out and then we can still meet, but like, you know, so I don't fucking die. That'd be really appreciated. But at the time I had the flu and it was really bad. Hi Ethan, hi. I had the flu and it was really bad and I hallucinated so hard and I had like the craziest fucking like dreams. I had the craziest fucking fever dream. Yeah, you shouldn't go to cons if you're sick, but obviously some people will be inconsiderate and I can't stop that. But essentially I had this insane fucking dream where I lived my entire life. Like I literally lived through my entire fucking life and I became a lawyer and I literally had like a stable income as a lawyer in my dream. I was like in my late 20s until I sat down one day in my dream. You remember, Toma? Of course I do. What the fuck? How would I not remember? I've remembered this entire time. I didn't know if you wanted your name to be public or not. But then I saw your name on the Kudo board when I was scrolling through, so I figured it was fine. But I saw basically my life where I was a lawyer and I was not happy with it. So I sat down at a cafe one day and I was like, man, this kind of sucks. I don't think I want to be a lawyer. I think I regret my decision to become one. And then I woke up in my dream. Not anywhere else. I literally woke up in my dream. and I lived another life. And it was from like childhood all the way until adulthood, where I became like a movie star. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. So I went back to sleep, and I woke up again, and I became a teacher. And I was like, wow, this kind of, I don't know if I want to do something like this. But then I like married someone, and we grew old, and we were sitting on the porch of our house that we shared together in the countryside, looking into the sunset, when my partner looked at me and asked me, do you have any regrets? Like, is there anything you did in this life that you wish, like, is there anything you wish you did in this life that you couldn't? Is there anything that you wanted to do? And I asked them first, and I was like, is there anything that you wanted to do? And they said, no, I'm completely happy. I'm content. And they passed away next to me, and then I answered the question, and I was like, I think there's something more I want to do. And I woke up, and I was like, So that was like my insane fucking fever dream when I had the flu. I lived through it. This was before Everything Everywhere All at Once. This was in like 2018. This was in like 2018. This is a long time ago. It was either 2017 or 2018. So before I watched any movies about hopping universes. But for some reason, I just like lived through multiple lives, and I woke up and I was like, I don't think I'm happy with what I did. There was more stuff I wanted to do, and I woke up and I was like, damn, okay, Toma, wake up, you're still in the dream.
You're Toma for one of the dreams, and I woke
Here,
up in
listen,
my
listen.
dream
I
when
swear
was
it's
like,
real.
"Oh, I don't feel like being a lawyer," and I woke up and I became a doctor, and I lived like 40 years
Oh my
as
goodness.
like Dr. Toma.
Dr.
And
Toma.
yeah,
Mhm.
literally. Like,
Everyone take notes.
PhD
Everyone take
holding,
notes.
Like, oh man, I'm performing open heart surgery on a tomato, Dr.
Oh,
Toma.
hey, at least like you're taking some noble professions here though in your dreams. Like this is cool. This is nice. Of
Yeah.
you're saving lives, or you're defending the innocent in court. So noble aspirations, even if only in the dreams.
It was pretty trippy because I would like live like 40 years in my dream, and I would just like lay in bed.
Can you
in
move the
my
sub counter
dream.
so we
I'm,
can
like,
see?
in the
You're
exact
not
same
missing
room,
anything. There's
and I'm
nothing to
just like,
see
"Oh,
under
man,
this.
I'm
It's just
kinda
the rest
tired
of
being a
Toma.
doctor.
And she's
it's
just,
time to
it's
go back
disappearing
to
in 3
sleep."
seconds.
And then I'm like a pilot, and I'm just like, oh, I'm playing flight simulator.
Everyone
I
say
guess.
bye to
I'm
the
just
sub
I'm
goal.
a plane now. Ooh.
Are you a
and
lucid dreamer? Are you able
Everyone
to
say bye
easily
to the
control your
Tomaniac
dreams, or is
crushing
it something that
steppies
just
goal.
that particular night, for whatever reason, your brain was in this state where it just had you in these different professions?
Ooh, I think it's like whenever I get
I was the only one.
sick,
Fuck.
my brain starts doing.
Oh
funky
yeah, that
things.
sick dreams.
Oh my
are-
god.
Yeah.
That's a different breed entirely. Of just
Mhm.
I don't care who you are. That if you're sick, your brain's gonna do funky stuff.
That's true. I get like the most
It's like
insane
the
freaking
brain's
dreams when I'm
overheating,
dying.
So it starts going kind of like.
Fuck. Oh, 7 in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I,
Oh, 7?
It's like during those 2 weeks, my
think
my
it's under
dreams
the
were
food.
so weird, and all I can remember is
This
just like, oh yes, I lived like maybe like 8 separate lives.
Oh
I
my
had
goodness.
tomato soup, and yeah, now we're back to normal.
Yay!
My
Back
apologies.
to our scheduled programming. It's so weird. But
Thank you
now
for telling
whenever
me.
Marietta has it.
Yes,
Ace Atoma.
okay.
Ace Atoma. Ace Atoma strikes again. I'm the best.
It's
is
like
it
Ace Attorney,
prosecutor,
but Ace Atoma.
persecutor? Wait, no.
When was
well,
this
no, it's,
debut?
defense attorney.
2021.
Yes.
So a long
Wait,
time ago.
I'm the best defense. I don't know if that's right. What do you call the lawyers that do the
An
thing?
attorney, a defense attorney.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
am the best.
because
I hallucinated that I was in
prosecutor
Vietnam to the
is
point
one
smell,
who
sound, and the
is
taste of
pressing the
sweat.
charges,
Everything was
and then
real.
it's the defense
Yeah.
lawyer or attorney that
Yeah.
is defending the
Oh.
person who is being prosecuted.
Oh, okay. So the prosecutor is like the bad guy.
8 lives. So
game.
Toma's like
The-
480
Generally,
years
yeah,
old.
in those
Yeah, I'm
games,
old.
the prosecutor's the
Surely.
bad guy. Yes.
Okay, this is all Ace
Ah,
Attorney.
Learn that I've been meaning to learn Japanese. I taught myself all of
Oh, no. I skipped into a bad place. Oh.
the katakana and hiragana, but have not done anything with that since. And I like taught myself those in February, so I need to get around to it.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like Japanese is a really fun language to learn.
True.
Yeah.
True.
It's like-
Barrietta, I think, is right. It's easier to learn language when you're forced to speak it. That immersion is always
Very
going to
true.
be easier.
Immersion
It's
is
just
very important.
finding a situation where you have to be immersed and then give it 6 months to a year, and not many people are able to afford to be
True.
immersed and not have the understanding for a year.
True, true.
Good night,
I feel
Keiichi.
like
Thanks so much for being here.
I
Good
like
night.
self-immersed when I was first learning Japanese. Because I used to be like huge weeb. Like,
Yeah.
like
Real.
watch anime 24/7, watch it in bed, watch it on my computer, watch it.
I
like,
still
all
find
day,
kanji
every
hard.
day type
Kanji
of
is
weeb.
difficult, yeah.
Like,
I can't read it
not
as
that
much as I
I'm
used
not
to because
now,
I
but
just
it's
don't
like
practice it
everything
anymore.
is much more subdued, you know.
Used to. I am
feel like I
not a
spent
weeb anymore.
so much time watching it that my first few years of learning Japanese were kind of a breeze because my brain was like, "Oh my god, I've heard this before."
True.
My brain, I'm like
I literally
super-
learned it
superpowers
in
are
high school,
activating.
and I did not have to
Yeah.
study a single time until like my third or fourth year.
Yeah,
Now,
I don't know.
one-
I feel like
It was
Sorry,
it was
go ahead.
pretty bad.
no, I feel like it's important when you're learning a language though. It's like consistency is key.
How'd
know?
you unweave?
Because if you
I became
don't
an anime
keep
girl.
practicing, or if you don't keep using it, then like you're part.
Yeah,
part of
you're
your
gonna forget
brain.
about it.
Yep, exactly.
been my
And that's
trouble,
what's
just-
happened to me.
I like to keep myself busy with a lot of things, this show being one of them. And the trouble is that I have done a good enough job of keeping myself busy that I haven't been able to build in that consistency for things. And also I have a bit of analysis paralysis on, okay, what is the best way to learn? Of, you know, do I use this given program, or should I get a course book, or should I invest in, you know, personalized lessons over video calls and whatnot? And you know, I've had a couple people recommend things to me, but I haven't taken that plunge yet. But you know, hopefully in the coming months I'll be able to finally do that, but we shall see.
Yeah, hopefully. I got you if you ever need like a practice buddy. My Japanese skills are like because I have
To this day, no one has asked me to be their Japanese practice buddy. Just want to let you guys know. The only times I've ever taught Japanese were for Suko. I taught her how to say a couple things, and I helped her translate her lore video. And I don't think I've ever really helped anyone else with Japanese, ever. Will you be my Japanese practice buddy? Well, funny you ask, because there is a sub goal for it. I have a sub goal. I think it's pretty high up though. Your Nihongo is very Jozu. It's not anymore. I think at 7.5k, I teach you guys Japanese. Yes.
haven't been able to use it at all, especially like over this past year. So I think like if you look through my VODs when I first started streaming, I spoke like a little more Japanese, and now it's like I barely speak a single line.
Never
unless I
speak
see it,
Japanese
like,
until
during
tonight
stream.
when I had to say
And
thank
I'm
you for
like,
every
oh,
sub.
man,
Yep.
Japanese brain is crying a little bit in a corner. It's being
Yeah,
neglected.
very
I will probably
neglected.
not remember anything
Nope.
by the end of this year.
Nothing in that head.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, feels bad, but it is what it is. 'cause
That's the same thing
I
with
don't use it
Korean
at all.
too.
Like
Rough
I
time.
studied it for maybe
2 years of college and I
1, 2, 3,
lost all of
4.
it.
I think it's my
Oh.
fifth,
Yeah.
4th or 5th year studying it.
Oh
right?
wow. So how did
Yeah.
you study it?
So I had it like formal education. So like I have it through classes and then online stuff as well. And I think me being like big anime fan
Yeah.
helped that out.
Oh,
a lot.
100%.
Like if I wasn't interested from the beginning and I had to learn the
Yeah,
whole
if you don't
language,
use a
like,
new language,
straight
like
from
it
scratch,
literally just
I think it'd
disappears.
be really difficult because my first 2-3 years of learning it, I didn't really struggle too much with anything because there's a lot of vocabulary that's familiar to me. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm just
She means
breezing
she read
through
a
it.
lot
But
of
when you go
doujin.
into more of,
True,
like,
very
the
true.
complicated stuff and you have to read like full on text, it's kind of like, oh man, yes, yes, I am. Ooh, brain. Hee hee ha ha.
Hee ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's the same for like
Okay.
a lot of the other languages that I tried to study.
Spanish
studied
didn't do that for me, but I think that's
Spanish and
because I
Korean for a
grew
little
up in
bit,
SoCal where Spanish was
but
literally
because
everywhere.
I didn't use them for a while.
I cannot remember
completely
any
forgot
Spanish at all. I
everything.
only know culo, me gusta comer culo,
Yeah,
te
Spanish,
voy
I took, like,
culiar.
3 years of Spanish, I think, between middle and high school.
That's all I
and
know.
I was always middling at it. There's so many conjugations of verbs.
True.
Yeah.
Toma, what the
yeah,
fuck? I
there's so
learned it
many
from my
different
Oshi
forms
bar
and I
and
don't
our
remember
culture
any
friends.
of them, so I'm like, oh man, there's too many
Hello, hello.
things. The brain, there's not enough space in,
And
in
then,
the skull, the tomato skull.
What is this?
Yes.
There's a me gusta comer.
Yeah, I
But
don't
yes,
know.
Donde
if I
está la
ever end up
biblioteca or whatever?
finally delving into Japanese properly, I may end up taking you up on that study buddy offer.
This never happened.
I...
Job of Peppa Pig.
Oh
So it's
dear.
like-
I really like Peppa Pig. Ah.
which is very much you. So that did not surprise me.
Ah. I really like.
I'm gonna send this to Beto.
I had like a tone like Peppa Pig.
Surprise me.
Ah.
I'm gonna send this to Beto. It's real. Not a bit. I bet he thought I was joking.
I really like Peppa Pig. I don't know when it started. I think it was I had like a Toma buddy and they were showing me this video. It's like Peppa Pig but badly dubbed. It was like a
Oh
Chinese
my.
dub of Peppa Pig.
Oh
So it's
dear.
like you just hear them speaking normally in Chinese, and then all of a sudden they have like this snorting sound, and it's like behind every single word. So they say like half a sentence and there's a snort,
Toma
and then it's
buddy?
like half a sentence snort.
Yeah,
It's like,
a Toma bud.
My name is Peppa. My name is George. Okay, today we're
Basically,
gonna pick
I
flowers.
used to
I'm
call
gonna
my
go find my
community Toma
mom.
Bros, but that's not like
like it's they added
gender
in
neutral.
so many
Even though I
extra
call like both
snorts
guys and girls
in
and
between
everyone like
every
a
single
bro,
line. So
it's not
I
very
love it so
gender
much.
neutral. So I changed it to Toma
It's so
bud.
Oh
funny.
my goodness.
Oh man, it's like the
After
normal
I
Peppa
stopped
Pig
using
is only,
Japanese
like,
as much,
snorts
it was
at the
Toma,
at the end of every
Toma Dachi,
sentence.
Toma
But
Bro,
I don't
Toma
know what they did with the
Buds,
Chinese
Toma
dub. It's literally
Farm,
like,
and then now
Oh,
Tomaniacs.
man. Susie the sheep.
we're gonna go to the beach. Do you know how to swim? I do not.
That seems a
It's
wee bit
like-
excessive.
It's everywhere. Oh my god.
Beto was like, "What the fuck? Keep the Lego
I think
set."
I had like a mini phase where I was literally like, oh yes, I'm going to get a Peppa Pig backpack. I'm gonna get like Peppa Pig everything, and I don't know why. I was so invested.
I
into
really
it. But
wanted,
now I
like,
have,
a
a
backpack
tiny,
and everything,
tiny
too.
little George Pig
I
next to me
do.
right now.
Little
He's
stuffed
small,
animal George Pig.
small George Pig.
Love him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Loving the bits.
He has a very cute.
So, Toma, are
smile.
you
Very
building the
charming.
Lego set
Very-
live on
Yeah,
stream?
he's right here. Yeah.
Perhaps.
It was actually because of Peppa Pig that I was.
This girl
about
really
to
wants a
become
Lego
a
set.
pig
Going back 4
VTuber.
years for
Oh,
proof.
really?
That is true. 4 years to
Yeah,
proof
yeah,
to
yeah.
show Vettel that I want
Right when
Peppa
I first
Pig.
started streaming, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I can be like a little pig, like a farming pig,
Mhm.
instead of like a tomato farmer.
Okay, yeah. So
So-
the farm was the same. The pink was the same.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. It was just the piggy part.
What ultimately
that,
made the decision? Was it that you didn't want to have like the nose and tail or ears and stuff,
I
or
think it's like the
was there
tail is
something
hard to
about
see,
just tomatoes that eventually spoke to you?
and I just like tomatoes.
There were a couple things. I think like first of all, it's like the nose, like the snout. I
It's a
wasn't
little
sure what I
funky,
would do with that
and then
because
the
it's
tail
like,
is short too.
Do I have snout? Do I have no snout?
07 to Toma
Because
Peppa
I
emo.
feel like,
There used to be one.
If you're like a pig, you know, like the pig ears aren't super recognizable.
That's
because, like,
true. Yeah.
Kind of looks like cat ears, but it
Kind of
could be
like
a
dog ears. Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
sometimes a little bit floppy.
Yeah, they're like kind of in the middle, so it kind of just looks like a pink dog or something. And then you can't really see the tail on screen unless you have like a huge tail. Like,
True, like huge fucking
Mm, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
little
true. Yeah, because
pigtail.
it's just sort of
little
small
twirl.
and spirally and in the back.
This emote.
Yeah, so I
Not
was
There
like,
used to be
oh,
another
yeah,
one too.
No one's gonna know what I am. They're
There
just
used
gonna
to be
like,
a different
"Oh,
one
pink
that I made
puppy,
myself.
cute,
I drew it
alright.
myself.
Pink puppy with weird nose, cool, I guess. Nice. So I was thinking, man, that would be really weird further down the line. And it was also just like, when I first started streaming, I saw like a lot of like animal-related VTubers,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be a tomato. I will now be fruit.
Yeah,
fruit
I'm
and
gonna
veggie.
be quirky.
Yes, yeah. You are the only. No wait, I think I know like one or two other.
Guys, are there any other like fruit VTubers? I know there are like some tomato ones. There's some tomato ones. There used to be a potato that I was friends with, but she doesn't stream as much anymore. Dogi Red's a tomato in lore, but like in terms of actual design and stuff, it's not very tomatoey. Fruits? She's not like a fruit. She's like a lich, right? Yeah, she's a lich. And limes, I think, is fine because she does have like the green lime. She has like a lime theming, so I feel like limes kind of works. Yeah. Yeah, limes works. Niana, okay, Niana, limes, and then are there any other like fruit ones? I'm a fruit banana the food way. Ahaha. Yeah, I'm like, which, are there any? There aren't that many. I'm like, I've met, I think, like, one other tomato. Well, Zoki's a tomato. I know, like, another one that graduated, but there aren't that many. Yuzu's named after a fruit, but she's a moth. Yeah, that doesn't count. She doesn't really have, like, the Yuzu theming. She's just a moth. Nero's a bread VTuber? That doesn't count. Chibidoki is a banana? No, she's like a cyber girl. I don't think there's any vegetables either. Tomato gaming on YouTube? That's just different. That's not the same. Oh, hi Toma. Hi. Interesting. Hi friends. Hi. Yeah, there aren't too many. There's a lot of like animal or like mythological VTubers, but there's not that many other ones.
Fruit or vegetable VTubers, but they are certainly underrepresented compared
That's
to
it. I'll be the
animal
first
VTubers.
watermelon VTuber. Oh,
Yeah. I was
sick.
really
We can
sad
match
for
with our
a bit
color
because I was like,
schemes.
dude, maybe I did the wrong
Raz
thing. There's like
VTuber
no other
caster
vegetable or
2025.
anyone else that's like
No, but that's exactly why you did the
That'd be
right
pretty
thing, in
good.
my opinion.
Would be pretty good.
True. There's I don't know if you know her. There's a potato
Melon Minty.
VTuber
Oh,
that I met. She's super,
very
super
sweet.
cute. Do you know Poyun?
I do not.
Oh, I miss her.
Oh, she's super adorable.
She doesn't
she's like
stream
a,
as much
like
anymore.
a tiny little
I miss her.
potato, and she has multiple forms.
I actually watched Everything Everywhere All at Once with her for the first time. My first watch along of the movie was with her. I miss her. She does not stream anymore. I miss her a lot. She was very sweet. Cute little potato girl. So we'd have potato and tomato. I really liked her. She was very sweet. I still like her, but I hope we can meet or hang out someday. I remember her. Yeah, she's very sweet. Check her latest tweet from last week. Oh my god. "2025 resolution: stream at least once." Please. So real. Okay. There we go.
Pop songs and
That was a
everything.
blueberry? Well, that's not really
I
the
think I was
same.
on YouTube one time and I was like, dude, what is going on?
Okay.
I think because like I tried doing a couple metal songs before, like
We're not going to talk about this.
I listen to if I'm just like looking to listen to
We're not
music
gonna
in the
talk about
background
that.
while I'm doing work or something.
Crazy
yeah,
unearthed lore that we're
one
not
of
going to
the
dig into.
soundtracks that I really like One Piece OSTs.
Ooh, I have not dived into One Piece
I love
because
One Piece.
it is so
Did I hear metal
big
songs?
that
No.
I'd rather
No.
watch like 100 different 12-episode series.
Listen to a
Then
lot of J-Rock
watch
before.
all One Piece, and
Yeah.
I know I'm missing out. I know One Piece is
And
great.
like some metal
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
really
But
good.
it's a dark time. We don't have to talk about it.
I feel like the train is too far ahead of me for me to attempt to catch it at this point.
No, I feel like
This is so sad.
okay,
Can we
so the
get
truth- okay,
375
here's
subs
the
to fund
tea
another
about
fruit
the One
VTuber?
Piece anime.
That's crazy.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy,
That's crazy.
Okay, so this is during like my huge anime phase where I was like, I will watch anime 24/7. So I binged like I think 600 plus episodes of One Piece.
Fucking
I think I
weeb.
stopped either around 650 or 750, but so I think it's around episode 600 or 6. I want to say 617, but I don't know if that's correct.
Okay.
But around episode 617, the anime at that point caught up to the manga.
I've talked
too
about
quickly,
this a lot. It's
so they
the filler
proceeded
stuff.
to do really, really good.
Okay.
Maybe not so good.
We're still talking about One Piece.
Oh.
The writing for most of it is not very good, but at the end, they're just like punch.
Fairy Tale. We've talked about this too. Toma is really the same person.
Or type of stream, or I don't know if reaching partner or something is that you want to do. What do you want to do before the end of the year?
Before the end of the year. Now, ooh, this is where we get into like little details because I think like I like to dream big, so I think like super far
Dreaming
ahead
big
into
is
the
good.
future.
What is she gonna say? What is she gonna say? The 5-month schedule. That's true. I used to plan my streams 5 months ahead of time.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm not asking 5 years down the line, but like,
Yeah.
we've still got September, October, November. So we got 4 months. We got 4 months
Yeah,
left.
4 months. What can we do in 4 months? Let's see. I think it'd be really cool. First of all, if we could reach partner, get that nice little.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Check mark. Mostly because I like emotes. I think it'd be cool if everyone could use more emotes.
Yes.
That'd be pretty spicy. Tons of emotes, tons of Toma emotes. Got some Toma moving ones because they have like moving emotes now.
Oh yeah.
Animated ones. If we could get like follower emotes too, that'd be pretty cool. Like the whole package, that'd be super cool. But outside of that, stuff that I can like because you never
Yeah.
know what happens, right?
Yeah.
So like stuff that I can do. I really want to do another song cover soon. Maybe coming sooner than later. Perhaps.
Oh my, oh my.
Perhaps keep an eye out. Question mark.
Join. Be sure to follow Toma on Twitter and Twitch. Join the Toma Farm Discord. You'll find out about these things.
Yeah, tick that notification bell so you know when I go live.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, but yo, I do really want to try to do more song covers since I haven't been able to do that for a while. I want to try doing an ASMR stream. That's on my bucket list. So we're gonna do it no matter what. I'll probably eat like a couple bags of chips while we do that.
A cup back to chips, whisper in the ears. Like, do you think you would do anything with, the different tools and like noisemakers? There's like different brushes and whatnot, or do you think it would mostly be sort of just the food and some whispers?
Oh, that's a good question. There's like a couple ideas I have, but I'm not exactly sure just yet. One factor is like if my new place at the city farm has terrible sound proofing and I can hear all my neighbors, then I probably will have to do more like.
It went from the tomato farm to the piss cord. Oh my god. What kind of... What are you talking about? My Discord is literally called Toma Farm Tomato Emoji. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? It's literally called that. Has not changed.
Sounds, to mask it. Because right now I can hear when my neighbors are like partying or when they're talking. They're like, it's like show and tell out here. I know exactly what they're talking about.
True. Fair.
When their phones are like, when you have a phone call and they're like, oh, I'm gonna put you on hold. Thank you for calling. Your call matters to us. I will now put you on hold. And you can hear the elevator music. Like, I can hear that from my neighbors. So I'm like, okay, I have a good time, I guess, with your phone calls. So I'm pretty worried about how the sound situation will be when I move. But hopefully, depending on what happens, we can still do some type of ASMR
was
stream,
shit, by the way.
even if it's more chaotic.
I could hear some
Use
wet,
code Toma for
sloppy
10%
shit
off
going on
G Fuel.
every week. It was
No.
insane.
Jesus Christ. I do want to do a charity stream. Preferably before the year ends. That'd be really cool. That's like a goal of mine I want to try doing. Charity stream.
I'm pretty sure I did.
If we could get like a sponsor, that'd be cool. But that's out of my hands. I can't really do that.
A sponsor?
G Fuel, sponsor me.
We did not get a sponsor until 4 years later, but we did it.
Hashtag, please, I'm begging on my knees. Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god.
Raid Shadow
Oh
Legends.
no.
Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. Did you know that you can... Oh god.
The
critically acclaimed
Critically
Final
acclaimed.
Okay, to be
Fantasy.
fair,
There
the
you
only
go.
reason why I said G Fuel is because
Oh
someone in
my
the comments
God,
said it.
Yeah, but goals, definitely, pretty check mark if possible. Song cover, ASMR stream, charity stream. Yeah, I think those are like the big real goals. By the end of the year, if we're talking about like future things, maybe like an original song sometime. That'd be kind of cool. And
Oh. Oh.
in the future, in the very far future,
Mhm.
and then maybe a 3D model would be pretty cool, so I can do like cartwheels and roll around on
Doing
the floor.
cartwheels, doing
No.
farming in 3D.
Yeah, and then I can.
Oh. I'm gonna timestamp this.
Model would be pretty sure things. Maybe like an original song sometime. That'd be kind of cool. In the future, in the very. That'd be kind of cool. In the future. In
Oh my god, that's so fucking cute.
in the very far future.
Mhm.
And then maybe a 3D model would be pretty cool, so I can
so
do like
cute.
cartwheels and roll around
Doing
on the floor.
cartwheels, doing farming in 3D.
Yeah, and then I can show you guys how my marathon looks like. I can show you guys my marathon setup in 3D.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'll be like, hey, yo, guys, so this is how this
So,
person
so
looks
this is
like.
why this is
Well,
how
Toma,
I
show
have
us.
to carry this 20-pound weight
Yeah,
for
like this
a
is
couple miles, and then the other person carries me for the final 2 miles. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we can have like a little simulation, a marathon simulation, you know, like
Wait. Did she just predict what the fuck I would do for the subathon? A marathon simulation? When I'm running 1K per 1K subs? Did she just predict what the fuck I was going to do in 2025?
yeah, I feel like it'd be really fun if we could go 3D. I want to move my hands on stream, you know, like that'd be pretty cool.
They're moving!
Yeah.
They're moving!
Spicy. Rat simulator, but in person? Do I start crawling on the floor
Just
like a
crawl,
rat?
crawl around.
Jesus Christ.
Aw.
Oh man, you just hear like the on the floor, the footsteps. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do.
She played
but
Rat Chicker too.
First of all, we have to move. Like we
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
move to the city. That's the
We did
first
do
big
that.
thing.
We did.
And then we have to make sure that we're all good for our big reveal when we come back.
It's very exciting.
It was
And,
very
there's going
exciting.
to be
It went very well.
Updates, not a redesign, but a couple upgrades to Toma here and there. So you'll definitely want to be around when she gets back from her
Good
little
night,
break.
Techno. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to see you
It's just
tomorrow.
just a little something, a little addition. I hope everyone likes it. I think it
Everyone
looks
did.
super cute. I think it's kind of.
I'm sure it's gonna be.
Everyone
great. I'm sure
really
it's gonna
liked
be
it.
Awesome.
I think my mama and papa are working really hard to make it look nice and spicy.
And they
very
did.
very
Boy, oh
shiny
boy.
and pretty.
It looks
So I'm
amazing.
really excited about it. I've almost spoiled it on stream a couple of times, and I'm like,
Whoa.
oh man, I'm too excited. I can't hide the secret. It's so cute. Oh my god. It's
Eventually, though. Eventually.
yeah. Eventually, when we come back,
mid-September. Mid-September. That
Mm.
sounds so far away. But yeah, in like 3 weeks.
I'm sure
I'll come back.
it'll go by faster than you expect.
Cat Toma, exactly.
True. And then by then, maybe I won't have like a
Look
rat
where
on
you
the
are
top
now,
of my
Toma.
head anymore.
Partnered,
We're having,
original
like, a rat
song, lots of
infestation at
emotes,
this farm.
3D models,
Yeah,
There's,
everything
and
like,
has
maybe
big
rat
you'll,
rats.
sim.
you know,
All
have
we
a
need
better
are the
idea of your
cartwheels.
allergies
I'm working
and
on
not be
it.
dying.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna come back like stronger,
True.
bigger,
True.
faster.
True.
Su-
True.
super
A
buff
little
Toma.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, super buff Toma. That's the model update. Me with like 84 six packs.
Yes.
Mm,
Yeah, Remy, the rat is going bye.
The guy up there?
He cannot stay with us. This is an infestation. We've got a rodent on the loose. He won't get off. Oh my god.
But
Whoa.
yeah, he looks cute.
He's
He can stay. He can stay for now.
Yeah, maybe for now. Maybe we'll keep one. Maybe one or two. Yeah.
84
yeah,
six
I'll
packs.
let
I'm not gonna lie, you
one rat
guys.
live. Not
I was low-key
the
fucking
rats,
ripped
but
back
a
then.
rat.
Like, more so than
And the
I
last
am
question
now.
before you go,
'Cause
what
all I
does
did was
being a
cardio.
VTuber mean to you? And I don't mean this is like what is the definition of a VTuber, but for you, Toma, what does it mean to be a VTuber? And there's no wrong answer. I've had people say, you know, it's a tool in my acting arsenal, or just, you know, it's a new way for me to interact with my viewers. I've had some people say, you know, it's the freedom to be able to express myself in ways I can't do in real life. So, you know, however this is meant to really be as personal or impersonal as it is for you.
Being
What do you guys think being a VTuber is to Toma VTuber? What do you guys think the answer is? I actually don't know what my answer is. I think one, I could go with the like normal way and just say, oh, it's just like a way for me to stream without showing my face. Or two, it's like a way for me to be able to connect with people online and connect with friends online and really showcase my creativity in a way that I wouldn't be able to if I were to just simply show my face. It's a way to form connections and build friendships and relationships that you think you could never do. And it's a way for you to make your dreams come true when you think that they're not possible. That's what I would say now. I don't know what I would say here. I might just say something easy like, oh, I just didn't have money to buy a camera, but we'll see.
a VTuber. Oh.
What would she say?
For me, I think being a VTuber is all about like letting my inner child loose and being able to be myself. You know, because in like IRL, like here in the countryside, I feel like I have to act a certain way, you know, just like societal norms and things like that. There's a lot of pressure that's put that makes me feel like I have to act or do certain things. And I feel like as a VTuber, I get to really meet a bunch of cool people like you and everyone that's watching right now. I get to meet a bunch of really cool people. I get to do a lot of cool things, and I don't really have to be restricted by anything. I get to play the games that I want to do. I get to do whatever I want to do. I get to sing whatever I want. And it's all about me really like rediscovering my inner child and being able to relax and really be myself again.
That's awesome. And honestly, that feels very you, because it makes sense, you know, just you're always very peppy. Your model definitely, you know, screams, you know, inner child, and just it's really cool that VTubing has allowed that outlet for you. And
that is true.
It's, honestly,
I feel like
so
right now I
much fun
can
talking to you that
talk about whatever the fuck I want, do whatever the fuck I want, play the games that I want, and
I always,
somehow things are going to be okay.
I don't invite someone on the show if I don't think that they can carry a conversation and be engaging for a couple of hours. And honestly,
would your answers to this question be different now? Well, I gave my answer.
Some topics were expected, some were not expected. Like, I didn't know if we were going to talk about food for 5 minutes, but we got on, you know, some really good food stories there, and just, you know, the different things. We even got into some sort of philosophical things about, you know, VTubing and streaming and game design, and that was super cool. So this has been so much fun. Before we go, do you have anybody that you would like us to raid?
Ooh.
That's so cute. That is so cute. Oh my god, who are we raiding? That is so cute. Raiding? No, no. That is so cute. Who did you raid? You want me to find out who I raided?
Ooh. Who should we rate?
I'm gonna mute it first, I'm scared. Let me see. Let me find out. This was 100% before I met Tsuko. 100% before I met Tsuko. I'm still waiting, I'm still waiting. I'm still looking for someone to raid, actually. It took me 10 minutes to find someone to raid. Literally? I'm scrolling through, I haven't found anyone. Who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Oh. It was, it's an artist. It's an artist that I was friends with. She's very cute. That's very wholesome. That's very wholesome. Aww. Aww. That's so cute. So wholesome, you guys. So freaking wholesome. Toma vtuber. I think the part where she talks about her goals was kind of insane for me. The way that she was like, I'm thinking I kind of want to try running a marathon on stream if I could become 3D far, far into the future and have my own original song. I want to make more music. That's so cute.